Thank God it's Friday. Bosuo FM Amwachima Mwahama Mwajuma Mwakwaba Unity Radio 103.9. Yatna say beneficial obakwa adwaye no cha na je say osiesie no ho ya ba ha nen tempa around 9:30 but we had some technical difficulties. Some of the computers no mu dware manu jo sasa na ye kan no.
Yeah. They were like shops. They were running.
Omo update omo refresh
Exactly.
No mu dware. Finally we are through. Ya mamu nyina chima mu akwa ba Unity Radio 103.9. Anopa Bosuo brand edu ade bramu. Ya be hwe ensema piepie free man mu na ya dwendwene yenso ya ho. But na efia the freestyling, you know, ya mobi ache, ya mobi akwa ba. Mami aba nkuma Pantan Government Hospital, ya chow, ya jiri sa oni abusuafo nyina ho ye. Sanso and ya cha everybody who is with us on Facebook and those of you with us on YouTube. Ya chow bibia ya jiri sa mo ho ye no de na ye so ye ho ye. Sa mo ho ye de a na je se ye so ye ho ye. Na ya transisi a na ye bebo nkomo bebre Francis Punamani ye ma ho so ache aha o Ghana, right? Good afternoon to you, Francis, in Ghana. Ejiri sa Ghana fo nyina ene wiei bibia ekoboko mo ho eden mo ho so eye. And then we have a lot of issues to talk about, and of course some were issues to talk about. Now what the man to do justice to those issues are, you don't have much of a problem. Manucho Magandi Maganda Gaucho Margarita La Molina Mimpemi Wasem Worcester, Massachusetts, the working encyclopedia. The man with multiple names, Worcester's version of El Lizato is already seated. Manucho Akwaba.
Yeah, we are America. We are American cover ring announcer. Like about Paul Buffett.
Yeah.
Ladies
and gentlemen,
yes,
let's welcome
for
the man with multiple names. The man who can think and think and think without getting tired. The man who can analyze every issue from any angle you want him. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the heavyweight champion, undefeated, Manucho Magandi Maganda Gaucho Margarita La Molina Mempame Huasem, the working encyclopedia.
Once I'm and I say, walk off for banner.
I quote it.
No,
not
or 10. Once I'm Macataman, I say, would do fear I can walk off a girl I show with him now. Obviously, didn't work as on Jim with him. Na on Jim with him. To send it then or Jim with him or something Piwano. Into me say me Jim, I saw by me Jim with him. I don't make noise, but I'm really enjoying it in my head. I mean, you make wonderful way. I ring announcements. I really appreciate it. Yes. Just to add that one too. The man your woman loves to love. As like I said, the woman the man your woman loves to love. More like loving to love you back. Your boyfriend's favorite, your girlfriend's favorite boyfriend. I mean, those are some of the things. So when you're in the ring announcement today, you have to add some of these accolades. Because it adds up, it speeds it up. I say what's a couple man up with German. I say we now say orgasmic feeling a crowd count. Yeah, for those little ambience and for mommy. Those little ambience, now me find Jimmy, now me find Chamin, say tea. So a very good morning to our favorite, cherished, sweet, sassy, sizzling, great, unadulterated, well endowed, the men, heavy, the women, listeners, under the sound of my voice this afternoon in Ghana, this morning here, this evening in Qatar, Doha. I mean, we are internationally acclaimed. The world alerted team, meaning that everywhere around the world that you are was. if once you are there, we are there with you. So I'm greeting everybody. And like you said, it's a Friday. Fridays are for lovers. Fridays are just like Virginia. Why bread? You need to de-stress. You need to take some of the stress off. So you need huge moments. I mean, our weekend starts. For some, it's just about starting. But for many, it's just the end of the story. So just join us and let's enjoy this easy peasy ride. I mean, we make it. Ghana and sometimes depressing, but at least I'm one person. I've started seeing some good signs. I only hope that they eventually see the top that we aspire to be. Yes, I only pray and hope. But the signs are good. I'm
happy.
Are way extra too good.
I'm happy. Many things are becoming things. And things are becoming.
I'm like the Catholic Church. I'm not easily wowed by little gains, but at least for some,
at the Catholic Church, I think.
Now, time you can say Mbanwari Catholic Church more than 200 years ago, but you are not so convinced. Sani, Bema, I saw from worry. We are still not convinced. And before you make any change,
Freestyle Friday is Manucho, as Manucho is freestyle.
Exactly.
Also, Kani
Someha.
Also, Kani. Also,
yeah. So you be able to friend Someha stage A. Aboma me, menu pa Friday. Say na midi diasa. Say me come on. Say na midi jinem Someha. No eduji. You ever do oji? Preaching stage A. One of the great songs. Yeah. So like we said, Someha. Yeah, more of the bottom up approach. They be do the bottom up approach. That's our bottom approach. Is for lazy men who are selfish. We are Bema dia. You do the up bottom approach. Sorry if I change it. Up bottom. Start from the hair follicle.
Numsu. Unumso na hit na ya na de ba no anojo
menim so amintimi ntwope ntimi de bia na maboa me ho dada so pen ba na chesa dama no adroma no say we no bia wako kisi we no ghost no when anybody o kisi ghost and no tie white in the morning so
kisi ghost
yes ghost kisi ghost da
how possible
you've never kissed a ghost before wow
how your friend ghost
samai o kisi samai and now matching bi 2 am bi no abetan wo pon na wo jiko mu na wo ti say bibi ne na mo ano kama Even when some blushes, but man, nice.
Okay.
Very okay. I'm making intersemuch. I was me okay. On the west, yeah. Intersem no camp. Ghanaians feel that they are fixations, they are hallucinations. I mean, who can see ghosts that there? Oh yes, of course. I'm created in the image of God, especially King Solomon and David. Me checking my lineage, you know. It looks like they are my immediate forefathers. Because I was wondering why I love women so much. But I just said that gene is from them. Once you wait carbon 14 dating, you can check some of these things. You trace your genealogy in the Bible. And mine led me directly to Solomon and David. I don't know about you. Maybe I know about Noah. Noah. I forgot you are called Noah. No, say me chop for man aton kwen. Seriously, I forgot you are called Noah. I have no mean. Maybe I didn't fever.
Unzo sha says I am a jow.
After me maybe fever first now I have to look
baby shower ni
yeah
we are coming like fire
Shatawala boy was both way
it's been raining since morning or Ghana yes. Good morning my favorite morning show crew thank you
my friend told me in Tadi you know be some fly situation but it's so far so very good once they say Ghana then so touch I mean those are the things we pray for that I mean planting season some people just want plant seeds in their room omo out and planting. But you hope Ghana will do.
Mami Abba say a man must be ugly and fearful. Yeah. The congregation is listening.
Exactly. A man must be fearful. A man must smell of alcohol and tobacco. If possible, kerosene or petrol. I mean, Mami Abba there, best of Mami Paya.
A man must what? Smell
of alcohol and tobacco. I mean at least one. That's what makes a man.
One.
Yeah, one of them. Alcohol and I say tobacco. That's what makes a man.
Alcohol and tobacco.
Oyo baba. Na say bia na ebe ma. Genitals don't tell the sex of a person. That's why we don't believe in transgender. Where Bema they do what men do. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, yeah. But you can sometimes Mama Pemba and their chum. I mean, fine. They decided not to do any of those two, so you can do women. I mean, it's equally important. It is nature's own way of for procreation to continue. Say Bema and Pemba, or how can procreation go on? You have to be looking for more.
Manucho
pigs are many. When you say because the boys they are always chasing the souls. I mean they don't joke under such circumstances. So you increase your number. My catch was Anopa minum so men they be ambitiope.
Mami abaso
na me jedum. So I just flow. I say anointing. Ejina me tima neba. Say me break here. If I'm short of voice, that's the only time I decide to take a break. But once I have voice flowing in me, once I have a sex organ, what else can I ask for? Na me shame. Me niska kra me pe. Me de be yeduma sa ma me ni age. So I'm okay. Are you not okay? Or you don't have one?
Once you have what?
A sex organ. I'm okay. I mean, at 20 years, I'm the baby Jumasa, Namishami. Who is cancer when you be on Timothy Yeshe? Why not a happy person? You don't have one? I can offer you one anyway. So that take. Never chop it. A duo. Kokugo Seku. Kokugo Seku. Exactly. Time baby. No, he's always late. Your bar say 12:45. Kalisha gets here 12:47. On the one I'm song all man home bantem da. You can say bantem da. Sorry. I'm saying between a year. Monsieur. Me fantin between a year na emunye. Manonumso. Menumso. Kalisha ba menumso. Oh. So a very good way. Morning to the people of Worcester. And remember, we have just 2 days, less than 72 hours. We should be pumping and grinding ourselves at the Indian Center. Baby shower, baby boy bouncing shower. Everybody should be there. You are
Sunday is more than a baby shower.
Yeah, yes, and it has everything that you can think of, but you only have to give it a name. I mean, yeah, it only needs a name, but people are more than their names. Yes,
one more into the Gemfi family.
Exactly, right? One more. Yeah, the third. When something is sweet, you eat it thrice. So yeah.
Now kasa now you say.
I say open. Bema dey say open. Now when na man no dey say when you serious. Bema dey pem try to get. You see, let the throat be your target. On the fast here, me peer throat no. Try to avoid the internal organs anyway. Madam will be liver. Or not any tube be liver. We tube liver. No, what have I said that you want to take the
what's a pragantem?
I'm always like that. Fridays are my days. I mean, there was a virgin till one fateful Friday. I don't know what happened before I realized I was down. She was on top, telling me that going up and up, sure. Then something came out of me. After now, I'm still trying to discover what it was. Because near production, I'm like, okay, but still, because I was pumped. I was well pumped. I did not pump.
I mean, social attention because I didn't know hats no doy.
Yes.
England for no person mo there na ma omobo magana no. You know there were reports say hats no doy association.
Yes. I mean, Jesse's book about I thought it was Photoshop.
And Sky Sports Ashada in her report say hats no doy has not switched nationality to Ghana.
Yes.
Na Enra me share Chelsea training almost started.
Yeah.
And then he was talking about Ghana to Thomas Tuchel.
Wow.
I said, I went to Ghana. I love Ghana. And Thomas Tuchel said, I know. I saw it.
Yeah. Wow.
I saw it all over the news.
Yes. No, but I think.
And all of a sudden, and right now, yes, I know. You know, there were stories around. Say, Emma, Ghana web cried the story by say, I love Ghana. Has not tells Chelsea coach.
Yes.
Immediately, now Sky Sports of 5 year story. Yes. Ghana web crash I captured star, but I read it on their website.
Yeah.
On my year story, has not switched nationality to Ghana. Sky Sports.
Yes, as far as they are concerned, or they know, because some of these things, I say official. But the principle is that it's a very fine, footballer.
Yes. The reason now, attached to his switch of nationality was because of some racial abuse now, black person. But the story now,
it will push it.
I said they are trying to do
call that. Reduce that tension. Clandestine
damage
control.
Damage control.
Yeah, but I think I agree with you. I like that angle that any black boy will be careful.
Yeah,
I mean, because the boys were really abused.
I get into Hudson's head and possibly change his mind. Into my quick story has not showed nationality. Blah 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 blah.
No, but it doesn't just end with a story. So you have to let him play.
No, but I was expecting this story should come from Hudson Odoi and then the manager now the boy. It shouldn't Sky Sports for giddy.
No, it can come from them
protect England.
Oh yeah, but that's what they should do. I mean, that's their first line. Every human being is selfish under the sun. Some are very good at hiding this. But my point is that
what treating Kwadai
very badly.
And more catch them say no munko mukrum.
Yes, very badly. But the point is, if you are some trying to checks, it's a journal. Why any checks that are
no, I'm not saying say they are lying. But I'm saying say I say England, they
have a way of making it, but the boy needs to think beyond just this way reportage. But I think that the way they were abused, it's very bad.
Yeah,
it's very bad.
To the point, it's a munkomu.
It's very very bad. You see, and it stems from Meghan Markle story in the Bible. Now, somebody of high repute, and you see, certainly there is that general belief that the racism in UK is beyond measure. America has its own fair share, but the British racism when it counts, doesn't look too good. And some of these boys, they need to consider, because the point is, playing for Ghana doesn't take in your British or Britishism or Englishism from you. You still their own, and they will not take their passports from you. But for footballing reasons, you need to be careful. Going to hold a sword for them. Except for one, you'll be the biggest hater. They will make sure that they bring you down. So I think they're just doing damage control, like you said. But he as a person too should
black
look at
player
that.
Ben about England national team. Wabo akwechiripa. Yen shade. Is it maybe Kyle Walker?
Maybe Kyle Walker.
Kyle Walker onim baby ofre. I make omo. So
Nigeria
deeply because Kyle Walker Nigeria, Ghana,
yes, even for a third generation blackness, but the board my come on immediate. Nina say no mammy and papa.
England notable to say Tammy Abraham in Nigeria, has no door from Ghana, Sterling from Jamaica.
Team now yet, but I say Heskey did not really suffer a lot of abuse, but at that time that team yet too strong. Emil Heskey was, did not really go under some of these things. But I think recent times it has been very, very pronounced, very, very intense. But
and Kalushi Remuhu
a bit when I say
as a Syrian now, man, but
so when sada,
and then Rasta is
you know them, our sisters our sisters they give you one good, one bad. Just like you say, they are very unpredictable. They are rare species. That's why we love them.
And some be a friend I'm a phone sound.
Yes.
And I see you. Nabian Babrin sound. Or see and some be a friend of Jagger Master.
Come on. Jagger Master. And the one such I go for one Cynthia.
Now Casaminum Sanchez said the minimum major
one such a German Jagger Master.
Didn't put
more they say when hacks. But I dear papa, what you cry
Manucho.
Papa, my baby sorry. You say radio into my sense. My baby sorry. My baby Manucho. Number one, our boy didn't be you what password? What password? What password? You build on so coach.
Dry to York, no friend, because my mother says
Jamaican roots. Dry to York, and Germany and the cold.
So boy
Trinidad and Tobago.
Trinidad and Tobago.
But so boy England. Dry York or more
about Manchester. He's so no on the cold.
No, Mamia, but we are not talking of club. We are talking of national team.
National team. The recent, maybe the past 20 years, a black. Bands was
respected. Free. Bands. There's no English.
The roots,
because on the Chaira. On crowd shop no bear gun any.
Of Africa, John Barnes.
But anyway,
he's one of the most respected.
John Barnes
was even knighted.
And as I'm no son animal do. Satam na. Hey, or thou so I won't mean your home baby. Okay, Unity Radio 103.9. Abuja Mamu in Ache. That's like I say, my rich road to school. Dan Auto Repairs. And Mr. Danso, we are tough.
Was it? You know Jamaicans or Bawe or Jamaican?
Where?
John Barnes, Nana Papa Canadian.
Also TNT and a Jamaican. So the IT say Atani Atano.
Jamaican
to be going to Jamaica. The ICE Atani Atano.
Yes. And they are more of
England national team for how long?
Emigrating to Jamaica and what's a national.
He played for
Oboche.
On the Oboche. John Barnes
83 to 95.
Senior team. Say 12 years. 12 years.
And I referred to this way.
Ferdinand you pe a nim ni route. Ferdinand route.
No, but they are semi-white though since sometimes. Bukayo Sako Munya. I agree. I actually call Munya somewhere black.
And as a car walk and make him back. More typical you nim baby omu free. Say we say who say
Jamaican and Trinidadian roots.
10 years nema unhu baby free beam.
Yes.
Generations to come no more seen
yeah.
Ma ebi o ha Kai Walker over.
Yeah. I mean, it's a whole research.
Some of them here in English at the Marcus Rashford mo mo betina ho sa o mo asia into my English, but minim Rashford cry be anabo no Jamaican
and Jamaican descent.
Rashford,
you know where
Kai Walker
I say me checking below.
Wow, into Jamaican
was born in Sheffield, Southshire, and it's of Jamaican descent. He grew up in the shadow of born bred buttered in English, but the parents they're in Jamaica.
Jamaica,
yeah.
When I said Jamaica first, now I'm back free for a long time. I'm more that
Jamaica.
Yes, the other bits are free issues into
Jamaica. Tottenham boy area.
Oh yes.
Seven Sisters.
Yeah.
Jamaica.
UK down.
Yeah, UK.
Oh okay.
Seven Sisters.
Oh okay.
Okay,
say oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yes. That time no quite sorry. That time no quite sorry.
That time no nyansu nyame. No,
that time no. Si so person ka bibia me former boss bi so be ka bibia no say that time no me quite sorry. We issue caveat. Nti me fa je no. Say they wasisa. That time na me quite say me guess be ball crash. Na me say na me jam na me pie me ba na ba kwetena na me no call. Nti ka bia no say that time na me quite sorry. He always says well. In the Seven Sisters, we got 7. But London is sweet. I mean, the London, I say just a state. I say just New York. And as everyone say, you break UK. There are about 80 million people in the UK. Well, at the last count, now imagine so my land size Ghana crash to change UK in terms of land size. I mean, I stand to be corrected anyway. I really have to check. But me on the side, I don't know what I can say. I mean, land size is there and so sad. But I mean, there are a lot of people there. The one I have to do a research. Maybe I'm can't say me chance because. There may be some of those questions, but I realize that these are countries they run 24/7. Ghana, there, I'm saying, there's no be akoda. I mean, unemployment can be solved when people decide to. America, na there born no. What would that no be on mobile? Why age 20 years? On age my daytime da, and I don't quite know age and he survived or they are 20 few, they are showing money idea. So you begin to ask yourself that. But because come on, daytime can be here, but these are things that we should be preaching for. We should be holding on to. Why some people get disappointed? What about Umiano? They had a lot of stories. We are more banner. I mean, to industrialize Ghana, make Ghana a beautiful place in Adina, but maybe COVID into a soon.
Okay. Unity Radio 1039. I was on for Mamuna, Hamama, Joe, Mama, Chema, Makwaba. Yenu bidin komo na ya hwe na adwendwene Ghana ho kakra na enra yebobo nsembi so na ebeto aso ba emfa weather report ma won say awia bebo ene a kopim se ebebo dumienu fio kona e partly cloudy but weather no yebeko maximum 86 87 until that is how the weather and ne mu be hye awia no bebo but if 1 o'clock okona be partly cloudy ebofo there are some indications say binya isolated thunderstorms be na they said on the weather no aye honey ho kakra sa so that is how the weather looks like for today nti wonshan so na nyame ya aduma say the munim no Sunday the D-Day baby shower I call it more than a baby shower ya bre ya share them match say Sunday epie kakra na ya share how far nti a lot is expected and a lot is happening around Worcester this weekend. At the end of the program, close to the tail of the show, we'll be talking Worcester this weekend. But before we do that, there's a say Rich Way Auto School. Say open driver's license. There na a friend say Richard. And or say bra na obemobi. Rich Way Auto School at Daruma. And also yasne Emma Yutumi Eddie Nkranshesem Ebro. Monday through Friday Anopa biya na ene ose yankancha ose integrity uye nipa na oto a ma integrity in here na ose integrity anything integrity ni say oye the right thing even when no one is watching so oye ade a eye na sese oye abra obia nhwew entena ho nya nhwehwe animu nipa. Don't only do the right things when people are around. No, I who show boy. Oh, yeah, many passion. But if you want to keep your integrity and have integrity, is doing the right things when no one is watching. When people are watching, you do the right things, and when no one is even watching, you still do the right thing. Manu?
Yeah, you even do more. I mean, integrity. I mean, you have to protect it. Like I say, we are there. If you don't protect your integrity, some push it to reputation, then you lose everything. And I'm happy the way he sadly puts it. So when him say, sometimes you might be genuinely wrong. It doesn't mean that you sold your integrity. I didn't own him, but that's what you are carrying around. But when him say I didn't A power, but because Noah is there, to say B. Why dream mono there? You are only trying to tell a very good lie because you want to appease people. But so if you are not could do say to say me can say because of this you have my former boys be Professor Megbe. No can ask them say I mean what is a lie? A lie is saying one and saying two, and going back to say one. That means you know what you are saying. That it is there are falsehoods in there. But when only a two now can I mean you not consider it a lie, but it's an untruth because you didn't know what you were saying. So integrity is everything. Reputation is everything. You have to guard it with your life. Let people listen to you. I also be crying. Once you lose integrity, you lose everything. He will not even listen to you because you always be trying to see behind the curtain. I said now what can cry because who is this person that I'm listening to? That's why sometimes people mind the messenger and at the end because most of these are politicians at the end. Some people are like I've heard people say I can't be a politician. Why? Because I have to sell my integrity. I didn't need to say but because the whole party is going in this direction, you all have to face it. And then it may be a crisis. You have an identity crisis. Why some people non-conformists, they always have problem because at the end of the day, they want to protect their integrity. Others also feel that at some moment you don't have to. You only have to follow the crowd. I mean, to get it in that direction. So it's a good one. That in everything under the sun, protect your integrity and build it. Its integrity is built with time. And yet, idea you can go to the store to buy it. I say trust. I say loyalty. I say reputation. But integrity sits on top of it. But integrity has to do with holiness, truthfulness. And it I say at that point in time, no cracker. You tell even when the cameras are not there. That's when you tell the bigger truth. When my camera is in the bar, then he decides to act for it. But beyond the cameras there, he behind the scenes there, he's just something else. So I will implore everybody. I mean that protect yourself and your integrity with a lot of action. Back your whatever you feel with action. That integrity is something that you don't joke with. I mean, even when nobody is watching, even when the person is no more, hold integrity to the highest esteem.
Integrity there. I say, obo wa brabo konkron ho ban.
Yeah.
So
for Kalusha.
Yeah,
Pastor Kalusha preach on. The congregation is listening. Mami about tell you.
Oye nim hwehwe. Ohun ni pankwa na o kire say oye ni papa. Na okokukwa mu na okodi semone we de oye ni fie be sniper ni ho be bia obeko bia no. O man suba ni daddy. E chairman for consistent. Say and eko. Ntim say so akram de beka. Okay,
ntim basa na je say Kalusha ba. Da bia o sere use consistency. So you are building integrity.
Exactly.
Yeah, who's that? Be about sorry.
Yeah.
Jada baba umemuna ne who's that? We Kalusha ni when obana anya de.
Oba na muka wasem a titi.
Oh sorry, yeah. Scenario
is due.
Kalusha one thing I've learned. The obe try so be defending with all your energy and na man for who say no.
Exactly. But give praise where it is due. Integrity also. Okay. It's a practice.
Mama ade ba ko en tie there's a regional to school and ura dance so dan auto repairs master dance so you tough. We kejua. Manu to say na Friday manin san su. Manu to say na Friday manin san su. Na na no suin.
Me ba me kai say na Friday.
Metiam no wate master dance dan auto repairs manu cho say na Friday manin sensu
sanka dem ba ko pepala
nkan time manu susu yes because I say prepare for Sunday to manu su
more 10 of Mr. Danso we start sanka me problem bianka ma wo be 16 me here just 10 of Mr. Danso in my life kabana my 16 case have dropped.
Samuel Foria man for Virgin City Radio Konongo Sami Yada say thanks for joining us. Manu Mama Yenshene freestyle so we mismatch
yes,
stories no. Now yeah they are my big Olubi Temba bring hair salon. And they call and they alcohol yeah. As a mass trading Masa dam so say esu as a mass trading eso say enam ni nyina weekend programs akoso bia tonam wasamoa ho na opeso otu near you near mama so super cleaning services junk remover ni local remover ni nyina ye so ne dia seda PSA ma Nochi Chrome restaurant Kokushu so Ghana and Ramene Kasawade has a crowd folk champion of Ghana Premier League, and I'm saying
so many years.
Come what the more change to be wood on left and right. Oh, from why is Mamiaba? Hey, Mamiaba, wait a minute, Nipa myself Trebiabo. Akoma de mo ache
say stray bullet bebe kan bi we be suma ko hospital ya to
akoma de house of one ache nto mo G League ni ba ko no house ni bia de ato ne David Agbanyaga na me who said than status
especially when it was not expected. I mean, this one trophy.
Yeah, it wasn't expected. Yeah.
Not in a million.
They didn't start thinking they can win the league.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, I said Chelsea Champions League.
Yeah, of course.
When you don't
expect Chelsea, me but me could not mean himself Atletico be here. Honestly speaking, because of the team, how inexperienced, and the Lampard Nafi or the Bass ne pempem. You couldn't have given a perfect scenario.
What the fear when you're wide, no be an door,
unexpected.
I mean,
on no code as an idea.
No, only say you be the other day. Nine back about dome. Why very sexy be now? Opo, you tell me it's not nice.
On Kalusha,
Opo, tell me it's not nice.
Go you scream here.
Same way na West Aboti. Go say me do money.
My member say
no comment is also a comment.
So please let's enjoy. Why? My member more enjoy no nipa so you me.
Yes.
More ya dey invite league. Nobody thought say has been to me actually.
Better luck. I mean, they should do the right things too. I mean, they will get there.
Freestyle Friday Sportingly. Any of this starting. And any idea say them a big Olu Asama Street in Super Clean na no chikrum. Na never be a chassis and a chassis free new or that lamte. And now we were wondering say or that in if years and one bizarre.
Yeah, well, Kalusha bizarre.
Yeah, I was in if you too.
Yeah, just the 2 houses. It's legal.
Nah, minim so the BCA so there.
No,
I saw that if you too. They say so.
He has been, Gloria has always been around.
Yeah.
Our brochure
that is 2 days, sir.
But so they academy.
No school. Our full
school. And on count.
Yeah, but so if you two maybe other investments, he built a 4-story school.
Now, the first story we say and run here, and we be bizarre so that if he is I thought in the story, not if he is 7.
No.
Yeah, but the news in say or that say. Fiensoni Obano Adasu. Osanam make us no that's what if you but minim say after the High Court ruling of vacate and I say or your stay of execution during her appeal. Yeah. Nti osin fiensoni
8 years between 13.
About the so no the ono anu asem ne ka. Oda o hand dan. Wosi masifie mienu o Ghana. Me ama bobol abre. Aye juma team fifiri ahoma change the so munyane. Esi dan our born nti now rent or that is so rented dan or Ghana. I me kind story and now was saying to me it was a very sad one
and you begin to wonder what
and now when social media are reacting to Ghana weber see social media react to that Lamte's ex-wife among for the dinner time almost say be ye we see no be a bay for no nobody can be a witch somebody or that
and it's not a law. I isolated cases describing no women sometimes not portable for radio that women are really hunting some men down and they don't care. You see, they say hell has no fury than a woman's scorned. So your body and then Satan even claps for them. They hold no bars. I dare wait there. Mammy take it away. No, they will make sure they maim you. They will kill you like a cigarette butt. Making sure you can't even have flames and not smoke. I mean that's how worse it is. When I read the story, I'm like, wow. For almost 7 years and counting, the man has been renting an apartment with his kids, his own kids. And no, sister, he's been crying every day because that's all he has in the world. Also, almost a ball of boy, that ball travel too. And he's one of the icons. I mean, for everything, we felt he could have done more, that he should have done more because of Oblozomintem. But beyond that, what the only property here, Bakuna, what Domino said, they're now say, and a 4-bedroom, keep it. Then he said, no, I still want the 7-bedroom. You see, Cecilia, when judging, make sure the judge no cry surprise.
Judges appeals in the 3.
Yeah, first one put the lady. Then the second one. Yeah, so appeal. High court, then the appeal. Now we 3 years to say on farm. You see, you think deep about it, and you're like, who does that? I mean, 2017, yeah, Chad and said the 200,000. Now, yeah, more fee in the amount.
You were right. Okay, 8 cry. I say I've been renting for 8 years now since the first ruling, while my ex-wife is living in my 7-bedroom house in East Legon. In addition to Hey, or by Trimodi. In addition to the 4-bedroom house she has been given by the court. Sometimes I shed tears when I am alone in my room. My children sometimes encourage me and ask me not to cry again. End of quote. Today, when I was going to the court, my firstborn hugged me and told me that I will win so that we move into our own house. I promised her. Oh, not just Nkwala, still our show, man. No, none of the no. Some winning kakra. Oh, none of the no, and yet, or banner man. I'm saying, yeah, firstborn 5 or 4 years. Exactly. But I promised her that I will give the house to her when I win. That's my only inspiration now. Yeah, sure. Set first, two twins, 2 beautiful girls. Isn't it sad? Yes, on Okano. I read that part and I'm like, also soon. Yes, soon because Charlie, you see, that's why I think the judges said, you try to create a scenario to make sense out of it, but the more you try to make sense, the more it becomes foolish towards your brain. Because only say appeals court no cry is sen ko science scrap the omodema oba no cry and another go go be sure class on waji 2017 waji comment ni me twa obi cry comment ni mu o say ke be ya cry na that mum kwa san twa yes because we wasting a life why you infidelity case awo nkwada miensa ba kokra anya ne ba now sir ubu mi so Canada dey waji 2017 no me ruling no ti we appeals court then ti make sure that no dey waji no but once anyway minimum divorce system how it goes because once a case be or pending conditions of the judgment from the lower court no so yeah court trial it mean you increase your punishment so court trial remember say wako court na yabu asem say bia what for nti to pen way back now say won't tell say but make feel say hameko trial and appeal whatever. Sometimes they give you the judge can tell you say court trial we near so one we near pen I say to one ubetimi to 3. The first case I want to understand, the first one I trial like the court will try it now we lose here no say no one so you go for another trial. I mean increasing the number now the chances that when you lose they will increase the punishment. Ebi na make no ebi wait me increase pan na ebi on so the question because you hold do this the first ruling maybe she did not collect those items here the man no say I want to so that say in addition no dey wafa the though yeah anta make say 200,000 we no dey so ba na agenda I'm not sure happy when the man that's what I said but buy bi say bia to mean that maybe a stay of execution meaning I don't accept I will appeal rather appeal because that ruling we ban 2017 but my question is so yeah stay of execution so there any other than no that's what ho na say as menjin tumti asem na me kwa appeal there that did not have a right to be there and she's a woman too so that things will be there so yes stay of execution there it means who hold do the first ruling no until that means the first 4-bedroom require the amount exactly and can know there but 200,000 also exactly that's why sometimes some of these stories they don't really corroborate it well for us to unless you go for the actual document near the end but that's how it goes that be Medjin say 2017 but we say that take or that say adan dey find which means if you one first day of execution be or that thing be on so person obeyisu kitikiti anansa obeyisu police warrant and a court warrant there too no so on no case or appeal and maybe pending appeal no the woman had to still stay there maybe by law when untumi kotunu was one ruling antum I just appeal court one day ruling antum say she thinks she deserves the plush 7-bedroom mansion at East Legon okay if I mean a little brainstorming logical brainstorming there is much quite trait now or send no or say sala mo man say review from appeals you can go to review I'm saying review and see like no self free appeal and now go review yes but so I appeal it twice sir no you say court no high court na appeals court na appeals court you can go for a review okay June 2017 call high court yes no ban ruling man yeah and so on for no or train na dey appeals court 2019 no I'm extra information at 2019 there was an appeal and what happened to that one no so she lost second appeal okay no so from there maybe I Supreme Court I don't know maybe I mean that's the best court of the land we are not well versed in I mean law issues you know lawyer be and come to me but we there nya baby obekokra na ye peti yeah the issue
no education no
send your obekwa
yeah like whether she wants to go but substance based on your issue from the one there.
But what I wanted the court to do is say money can evacuate from the building him. So now the person you know akoye because to metra dan mu na mfa nya.
No, because she's a woman. No say branded we be a favor man kakra. No,
she's a woman saying.
No, chesa anka yen tune say.
Na say dan ya maobi.
No, me say like that's extra information but me dey say like going through the system is very good. Say yen go through. You can say 2 film because on out no mean 2. Na ya san ko be na mo say 2. Ti say na you do level a. You be to have say on your film. But however, the law protects women of a sort. That's what that is, being a gentleman with it. But I think so far, I mean, the more you listen, that's why people are interested in number of houses or because I'm interested. The more I think about a woman, until you don't think that deserves any house. We don't do CKC and I
said maybe they will have other investment or that it is a glow lamp near the she might feel say I mean or that type of glow lamp near a bigger investment than
but 2 houses. He deserves a place to put his head.
Now you're only getting some things now judge no crowd ya dey do because who knew that to say you say ke ye na nkwala ni na your that ba and now that ma and only ni jai dia then what me point na say it makes a lot of sense.
The law has discretionary power.
Be man na only try ya we see wa waste 2 time on unti court ma wa de no one waste 2 time on who dey ya oniema
yeah what you have to
who dey call ni be man for we me ensa
yeah I hear
it's just weird. Case no there.
But I'm happy with other angle. Maybe she's also she like we said other investment do on money pass so chain dime po.
Also glow lamp need a big investment.
Say dime pa.
Yeah,
but you think that but you think that 2 houses in here, 2 residential houses in here, you think you deserve it and that you should rent.
On what locals?
It's really a difficult one for anybody.
My men of
the uncle for 4 now 5-7.
Cecilia Don Chegbe
yes,
she was lenient with the woman.
Yeah,
she was lenient because half 4 bedroom no crowd the man on can say a man compensation. Jiska crack or than a couple of
I think she
what's not man chair bo a Jamaican fita say or bar.
Yeah,
I call woman mummy and son back cry and your bearman back. Now Usan Yajini dime back 1 more. Usan say Upe easily gone the Yan Sanjan on sign count and yes, I be cry and swap.
Yes.
Yen ginseng count
exactly and like I said the back on that's why you corroborate that I don't want that one I want this one but we are say I mean you want to add it to your I mean that's a bad year I mean make sure you're on their good side once you're on their good books it's a blessing but once they lose it with you it becomes a curse
or that year interview be am or see the touch a crowd of family say Tama who say nkra no enya ne no emotionally no or say easy may you nya adwuma na until say that
one the public ridicule so or be a when you be animu share them yeah more than a national figure because that is not only known in Ghana. So what I say Bobo internationally Belgium crowd how in the second home and what Bobo la man we see England Crocobo England
yes
a man for him no so now share the ridicule one. Why would Mamumi and some man in your dear?
No, but the first question 21 years.
First question.
But when you want to.
I just said, me bear me and young man, yeah, young 2. Share him Garcia, be facing on the
interview. No, say 3 seminar a bibia, a dynamo, or so on found.
Yes, I'm now. Sometimes they do I see Casam now. Emotions, and then run a man to emotional intelligence. Handling your emotions. So you need not to me handle emotions.
You go far.
Yeah. Because I know that the blood pressure the heart attack emotions.
When your blood pressure so more can caliber more. More can caliber.
Handling your emotions are very difficult. And you know be born who to be come the girlfriend no cool no you know the voices you hear and how you are able to control yourself and handle them. The power of handling those external voices. And easy.
She said you can make everything one day. You can marry one day, houses near the back to be 10 years. It takes 10 years. So wow, but you can foster, you can adopt. We are not saying it's not done, but wow, if you are woman bad there, it takes time to know that all those years in there.
You bought that basono. Because just like
he's been a gentleman.
And easy. And easy. And now the only you created dime keke. now tise be ma foforo akofa no ana oni be ma foforo akoda
yes
keke no me kind of keke as loosely said to say comparing it to that
day crowd kofa me girlfriend my meant to be bio it had to go because I couldn't live with it
no tise you see as
no
you see you don't even look at you don't edu baby a unhwe oyire na obi krafa no ohwe the external the public ridicule among for what is going to be my new face my new fate in the community and I'll show that so caliber of personality ne fame ne bibia na sa asem we ato na ebi kura say psa wa damfo sikri akono kura allegations aba say ono so di aye adwuma wa damfo ane ne kon na kra na tinija oso tinija ono na yire ho ene ade chese ono na yire ti say
elekam so di bae
elekam so di bae nti chese o sha enye easy nti for that to have gone through this emotional trauma for such a long period so you know anytime once a story in about this time ka adayo
yes
but anytime there is a court ruling the whole background comes again because we go Ghana weba or my story no the ruling now I throw background you know the background came now there be our data some no a sign resurface onim say jana dum no na yasaka petro
God has a way of rewarding okoya no shooting we kill two birds with one stone obenya twins I mean like after
that time you know we have to really applaud him and make him when nipa be say senka ye fa no kra no campaigning against depression emotional man for community people killing themselves near because the data come now or that's what you say or case people and no internet or see people go into this omuntimi dia you they kill themselves they die ade be no no do kra enye easy say waji deeper internationally nya nationally kra na oyira ko wo mamu miensa ba kokura anya odia it turns out say wadamfo kura ne nam wadamfo ane ne nam kura no ore we na enim guase be ni na odia nkankwala no kura ya uma enkwala ne ya uma nke e dio ne nkwala ne ya uma nkanu ye solis just like odia no achiche ore say oh eni ameyire na
ba kontomfa so
na meyire na ne suma anya den enye no mistake na ori bibi ame ho afono no ba hwe say 21 years of marriage
na like ka say bi bakoye bia I mean unfortunate two year coincidence but thread there che say ni da ho pa wo be yo bia de miensa
na say that time
coincidence na say bi to see twice
na say bi to see twice it me see twice
we win Champions League no was saying another one afem we have two coincidence
Champions League from a scenario we
coincidence we no
coincidence professional no ba nya no ye to go na
when you obema akọ me no me yire amenote woni be ma ko one na wasane na ko two is coincidence
no maybe not the same man e be your program be your Ghana be na moving pick na otwa fa ho the another time of fa ho
I mean it me see 1 2 na
maybe the woman herself cannot even tell
this is a coincidence
not three there any da ho
two nya da ho
this was trace a crowd sanga 3 year crowd
the man for member mutie o booster na jo mo adwa no ma yire nko umie next time was a coincidence
I'm putting credence with that train there yeah you see I don't know
one cry yo
one is very painful one I'm just let me put there my girlfriend me see you see my serious girl no be that
so we were guys to a coincidence
no but I'm one person one thing we've gone find this radio was yeah me be na betena aka me girl beg I remember like my life is the testimony. I've always told you that my life.
There is a bit of visa question. So does that mean the woman was aborting his babies, or how was she doing it?
I wanted to go there.
Weird.
Over 20 years. So that day, does it happen? And she throws it away. So I know that day was not really performing. Oligospermia, no low sperm count, and I said then because the woman.
I wish you could interview the woman. That day, echo until American say they are tune into we no one for any agro.
Yeah.
So until for that to have given birth to his own children. Na question na oba Doris or Italy. And Obisa say not just Obano, no, you or that on your data, you go an assassin.
You see, the question saying, Yakasanki, which you are that because on Namuasana for
because what you mean, but
no buyer actually say in that one say initially be now that was performing so there no trafa hona she didn't even know which time was it
ovulate no trafa
exactly it happens to women
say to me yes I say time ovulate be no trafa ho say 21 years like wala ni na akukura nya odate ma
point odate perform also release sperm ni ade no so trafa ho nti onim say e bia
odate ma
yeah odate mba but the attitude she said it was deliberate. So what she said, me nene chiama because our conscience anke dan po di anka me
Uncle Jack and na make okay amount one amount 4-bedroom house or domi amount 200,000 amount on cars be
exactly
okay enough
exactly
but woman is saying 3 na saka na msanya back
I read a vehicle at 200,000 and
just one man car one
that's what I read but okay. You see the more you think about it about what shame and then yeah
yeah because we can almost a woman cars 3 or 4 because no yeah first rule in the Bible.
And after all this, we about our conscience. That's say you feel sorry for the man. Because we put them in Pesica. I think I've wasted the guy's life. I didn't know to go this way. But what's any attitude? That means he was just brought into his life to destroy him.
Social media, Ghana web say, are you a witch? Social media users slam Odate Lamte's ex-wife after latest ruling. May we never meet Odate Lamte's kind of ex-wife in our life.
Oh yes.
Too evil.
Oh yes.
If we're here on the buy, Black Coffee say, if you think witchcraft doesn't exist, look at Odate Lamte's ex-wife. Before Nana, before Nana Kaseni, Gary Al Smith as a new Odate Lamte's ex-wife. Hey, madam, but why? Please, it's okay, okay? I like that. Please, it's okay, okay? What Odate Lamte and ex-wife they do is nothing new. I mean, women have joy in causing trouble. Understanding them be hard past calculus. Yeah. The funny thing is the funny thing is, she got a car, 4-bedroom apartment, and a whooping sum of 200,000 Ghana from Odate Lamte's hard-earned money in the initial court settlement.
2017.
But this woman isn't satisfied. If this isn't witchcraft, then I don't know what it is. Hey, Elikem.
Yes, exactly true. I mean, 2017, 4 years on, you are still dragging it. You want to pull the man.
Don't say. May God prevent us from getting into contact with ladies like Odate Lamte's ex-former and former wife. K say Odate Lamte's wife made him take care of 3 kids that were not his. After doing this, she still wants to take the man's house at East Legon from him. She bewitched Charlie. Oh, Obaba called by Mami Abna Pokuya. Mami Abna Pokuya say, oh, Odate Lamte suffer, please. Sami Jemfi, Evers Rollins Sarkodie, Kufadu Sarkodie, Bernal Lagos, Nigeria, Odate Lamte special prosecutor. Like it goes on and on and on.
Yeah,
and
everybody.
On and on.
You see, interestingly, the woman, I don't know, she's fighting a battle.
I mean, Sadiq Adams here, no?
Yeah.
Sadiq Adams say, Odate Lamte's ex-wife cheated while this guy was sweating away in the cold. Had him father 3 children, not his, for 19 years. Man did DNA. Went in for divorce. Until once the DNA now make us a DNA was done before the divorce.
Oh yeah, and I said stop back.
Until Obana judge first case in the crash, she was too lenient. I'm telling you.
Oh no, because I think it's okay.
Because Kalusha, Kalusha, Manucho. Sometimes, as I say, yeah, dear man, nipa who say adwene bone ni beye yenye. Hwe oni be mate, oni ne ti se den, e yiri ni kunu. Oni ne ti se yiri ni kunu. It is the reason why the court will say what the be man e chiache. Oni be man nantinti this that. All you did was to kill the man. Wakunu sunsu mo. Oni be mate be man sorry am ache ko adwuma ko na wo be oba eno ansa wo bon kwada.
Ogunu so be hwe se nkwala no should not also technically suffer.
Yeah, inti nkwala no should.
Maybe they don't even know their dad. Maybe in time ka woman na me because woman doesn't grant interviews. Yeah, I wish we could enter ahead to see that. Ono so then odwe and so why are you dragging the man? What is there that we don't know that you know?
But American Sadiq Adams message in you. I say man did DNA, went in for divorce. Odate decided to still have the children. pay 200,000 Ghana cedis plus 2 cars. That's America. Ebi oko plus 2 cars because first ruling na
story no Sadiq then might be
2 cars and a plush 4-bedroom house at Domi to this woman as alimony. Still, woman went to appeal to get a 7-bedroom house in East Legon in addition to what she had. In 2019, a court through the appeal. She filed again. Oh, so you are right. She filed again, pursued it for 2 years, and she has lost again. She hints for pursuing further. Odati has suffered. Odati is suffering. Hey! Satan lent his ways from Odati Lante's ex-wife. Women be a wicked like this. Or say on Jimabi or Mutri more to say. And now you're that attack.
Oh, you don't mean how I think. I mean, nature will take its course. I'll just walk away. I mean, because I'm very.
Walk away.
Emotionally, I'm really intelligent with it. Certain things happen in life. You make choices. And
missing how bad then. See, I do. Obanis was sad who or sa pili bim ka bad then.
I heard them and comedy. I will be giggle. Maybe I want them there. Me, I have a lot of patience. When I don't have regrets to things I do. I admire that he say he's been really been consistent and faithful to this one. Let's all talk in the media, fight it where it mattered most. The woman has not proven beyond reasonable doubt why she deserves those 2 houses. Then at this point, not there. I think that the court is even wasting. He's wasting time. And can I on the police? I think we are there now. We don't need to waste time. Fidani court, yeah, can you some for more? I will give it back to you. But the whole idea that she's staying in the house makes it very difficult. And I say, some little comfort to misbehave, to be a miscreant. I mean, the court should say by the end of the week. I think that's why I don't understand the court too.
Mr. Adé say, Obano so say, hey, is school, 7 of them now be a time of that crime by and crime on the sky back revenue back. School and
the Kalusa moment program so na me dem kika akwa na me buafu ni revenue ba you see in an ideal Manu Chobega say in a Plato's ideal world say woni be ma no tena ye no ana nkwala na ye ne ma mami wie
ni brisem no so mami kam ni brisem na odi ba mu na me pedanga na oba ni brisem no me kam
oba no person bring that down just that
and no but you see why agrees that the woman does not look like a lazy woman who was just sitting there oboano but you have really hurt the man.
Yeah,
because that make Glolam make Glolam nya she was going around
me case Glolam or that tin in school nyo obani sika no dey here or that tin in school
me that time obani station advertising no or kasanya she did well.
So she did well. That's why Yamaro dan Yamalka she did well. She did well. And Glolam momo PR
na say
onye shema samunya de mo
keka but na ni brisem say me na ayesi na school academy kwaro onya ni mienu kwara is good for no nti obaro na ni bre say kama we power.
What did the lady do? Oh say akọ station
to say the DNA mbaye no
now you are downplaying
no that
no say
no to say DNA mbaye no obo that
say
no DNA ni baye no ana ehun say obano sexual promiscuity me boa na ekofa asase nsem nyina bae na mo de ade no court na ewuli say no na oba oye ni before no ofi say me na me be my school aye but no na money na wa ye ne de o kata so ba se say no na japta pa obenya no Gana no epe no na o person o koso they were lenient but oba na ye ni before
because ebi atoa woni wa bobra. You see, I listened to Odati a live story because Odati a player bakwa na me penna sem papa nti me share documentary be from an unimzo Odati no tikumasi no ni kapre no e mobo no ni baby mbod no ni she to say no a street boy Odati Lamte.
Oh yeah, Alaji Gruza.
Yeah, he was a street boy and then Gruza picked him and helped him so that onko wambo kimfaisa no nitiye na onya under 17 na onya Belgium koy na or the under 17 sign ebua no nyame pagya na to
once ya for Nigeria po that no can say issue said
Charlie the way a boy na sia bre no on na the mo kan nyeza me no munya hwe ye fa obatare ho say ye boafo. That is even what the Bible tells us. Na oba oni bema bobra wafa o se ne yire wode bibia hye on sa na wohwe for the man to even name in school wode oni ni din ato so no kire se bema no eno ani ho adwe no ne family a onye sa but what you ye no ade anke betumi take the man's life
oba the nibrade ne ni mbone jo oba the nibrade o first of fum ejapade no e den ne fa no ono de mo keka no crowd
what's your rule of law
yeah say ono eye sa
but I think just like when I can say police if one call pam if you are not it's about time or that also becomes a little robust. He's or too soft, too gentle. Court appeals court rule this is serious. Uma bema esu tinisio eso we can say wabomia bramisu as right
wabomia bramisu
yeah this is serious ya ji dan ba kwa ma when your car yes me ma 200,000 Ghana first say 2 billion right billion me the amount e dey ebiem na me sanye na mo ka say manu jo mo ka say e bia obo that oko oye PR work ni ade nyina wo fi say yete ha ye kan oba knowing the type of lady she is onye ni say or describe ya ye nyoma onu so see. You think she will not have investment?
My annoyance is the fact that two residential buildings, you want to keep all of them. So baku cry hotel, na baku ye we na ka say up a hotel na. I will even understand, but then anyanya nipa ni dem, then you want to keep all of them. You see, and so the boy near the nyina, although boy has come to deny most parts of those stories na circulating in the Sun, the Telegraph near there. But you think deeply about it. You don't know how women really think. Say, two residential buildings in Nina, or that should go and rent, and you think you deserve all the two houses. Me you have to now
I anti baba ne frey o tie pa o say say ye ka say oba no so bre boa dia and o that yen kan kire o that no that so ka say wa father nkwala enye ne ma na wa hwe nkwala sika o dia hwe nkwala ni na obi ma no oba no so nji o that ka oba na ka say man no cry Philipiti for that.
Yeah, like they feel Obani deserve shit. Yeah, man, yam pam.
Say Maya now we in your massa. A man and say na your boy
thought. Me judge them man kakra. But we so no aye dia yam pam no say Lord.
No say dey
Adam and from the Garden of Eden.
Dey man no still no say twene na ma say.
Exactly, that one we are worried.
And yama kakra na say umpekura dia nke enyi nyina kwa free say na yenwo na tiko. Yenwo na tiko say ko bo bra. Na tiko
the Garden of Eden. Nyago kan say Adam and mo pam on no, maybe people also feel that way.
Debut say Manucho de omo kan say ya ma obi nipa no no na bone bra bre o ya de odate na e financier
yeah
on sika no nya e ono wa fa say yiri no no bo bra no no wa wona nkwala no later abeda di say enye say wo kobo adwaman and by virtue of the fact say we infidelity cry na nkwala no ya adulterous children no cry no odate nko nyina so pa court to say Emeranti, and I like the point you made. He said, yeah, oh my man, said Yanqualan, baby, okay, I'm imagine ye crasse, said ye be Anqualan in your day, and life, and yet in jeopardy because some of them were innocent, and ye almost from so, Mumma said you could and in some form. Fine, but a no court or show her amount, a dining room back home. Nay, as I say, 200,000 Ghana cedis. Na sanji ka ne ja brante ne fa ko bo bra wo se den na wasi wo lego no mo anya mame a memperinti me sanji.
We're all on the same page. I think at that point all of us are on the same page that why is she doing that?
Nje sanka ya jide de ama no kra finism no hunu nyansa next time we are there.
That take kra train no wajide 7-bedroom no give ya or the so court.
If I were that I would do that.
Why I agree with you.
Come yes ananka men kwala no. If for that has anything, I come yes, me Jedani Riananka, William and Kwalami and Somonfa.
You see, where I agree with you is that Obano, there should be a recourse, there should be a cost because I'm caught because she's not losing next to nothing. But at this stage, me catch and say, appeal if you lose, the guy will take the house. We are getting there because Okano will lose. Say, okay, I say my punishing is me Supreme Court. Me say say, and we crap all kind 2 years now. Appeal way by from 2017 you ma ruling no 4 years down the line.
Sir, I don't know when you say bed drag is. I know what's dining.
No, they wasting the time. You see,
very
just wasting the guy's life.
Now, sir, now this woman cry. She need to even help the crano because the crano cry emotionally, no, and crano be how more. The man say train. All this one they be staying with their own papa. Now paying in cry for instance, we did say 21 right by now. We did 21. Now all of a sudden now ono koko school and the friends cry omo kotisa nsemu omo ne di nkoma or no more back catch no those kind of stuff. Do my means I you cry the sen ka share wo mano ono omo kasara ka chim say omo to mbo asina say na onya nya boapayo ono those kind of stuff. This is time I oba so you oni ne man kasa na omo emotionally sound. Anya say because nkwankwa no nka krom ha say a nka omo say ehuru no no na bia na Ghana for no omo mbuli omo nkuru omo sa enti bia na nkwa na afamo edi. And yes, and Quano, as a mammy cried a show mo pie because I said, no, ma, why, man, I know. The man crown or spiritually, emotionally, because mentally, how will these kids even feel? Yeah, mammy, that's only perpetual or court because the kids might still know that it probably to be their father. That's like Manuchu said. Okay, now freestyle. Timume entertainment kakra Manuchu area. Shatawale, I'm a man so they are saying Betuja. Shatawale doesn't talk to me. I've not seen him for the past 3 years. Shatta mama say Shatta Shishano on Kasano mfie miensani now Okasa Hot FM and I say although she has no problem with Shatawale, he appears to be distancing himself from her as a result of the claim. Now according to the mother, the relationship between them has not been cordial following a witchcraft allegation made against her by Maglove, a lady rumored to be Shatawale's lover. Yeah. Shatta say, Shatta, and mama say Shatta Maglove, right? Yeah, girl. But say Shatta need dating. Yeah. Also, mommy, Shatta, mommy, a bayful. She also since then, as a Shatta, Aji the Maglove kind of now. Yeah, one move back. In Jimmy and Sunny, my minister who Shatta, Shatta news. I mean, these are issues. I say a jury, I can make us recuse myself. But I'll be at the SMK because some of us have unflinching love for me. Sankasa.
Metisa, me beno, temo start here, and Yamano start. Me beno, now my cousin Eban. So let me say, no, my nanny say now, and I'm person say. So he has his own explanations for that.
So, what was the last time I was shut up?
Shut up, almost 3 years now.
Ah! Are you sure?
I catch her.
No, I don't believe it. Shatter, yeah, what the first one, Shatter. Anna, Shatter. Ewa Ghana ha. Ewa wiase. Na wo ba wa wo no. Efie miensa nie. Woni hu da.
David.
Ade, only no problem. Only any problem.
Any problem? Yeah.
Na bede na bad time. I want a man. Na ne ba yina do say ne ba agidin ne ba said the ewiase na shata o shata wa shata ba bia na wo bi shata o
Anopa ye be twetwem
sao
eno anti na metia Anopa ye be cancer
shata wole
ka kire me ba no me ka man krafo nyina ate onkrofo abone mi wo Ghana nyina nim say I am a God fearing woman obia nim say Elsie nya basa I am a stenographer secretary one country me school I roughed big months like my madam. We were grade 3. I was big months.
That be also love no catch there.
Me ba no say me ye before say wo na me di be fi ho no drone na me di go mu ba nti ma me be fi ho bio.
Say love no ye Shatawale the girlfriend.
Say dey say na na kan o.
I know no catch Shatawale maame ye wo a wo Elsie. What you say who ye before?
Me ye before.
Wow.
Me ye before. Enti when odi ahye me ba no 3 months me ba no suro so be me. Me ba no suro so be me. Enti me ba no ma nchen. Won kasa mu ho. me fra won fa and why you me banu sa why me banu sa and a girl you love yi abetina shut up me first wife you know and Michi and o show montem and o ka we chire we ya na ko ka we ya chire we o ka we ya chire we ya na ko ka we ya chire we and de o dia ye wo ni o ba fie ho no Michelle sisa ni niam gu for man na wo de a channel free ono na share wig awo kromo ha me hu ye pa enya no Michelle na sida o di man ni me buy ye
Manu Kalu. Shatter's mother is talking in pain.
Yes.
Maglove say according to Shatter Mame also a bay for nti mfie nsani Shatter men on person be ben okra.
Hey women, sometimes they are their own enemies. It's more like two women, your mom and your girlfriend. I mean, for me, it's a lot of news, and I'm really hurt with this one because Yakobi and Kojiji Mame so Ghana mo show a lot of way and cash or flouncy side in there. I remember there was a time or Kojin Fee been saw their man 2017 and so man a brand new car. Then your channel the abesa on my mesa on the screen say just bought the mom a house. That was 2017. But maybe then Maglav walks into the space and everything has turned upside down. I mean, it's very, very unfortunate. You see, there are two sides of the story. We don't say time will man can be dream because we'll be out on a portion. I think some moms too don't know when to take a break. They want to remain in the space for life because whatever it is, Shatta Isaba was born in 84, so Kikabe be 37 years now. I mean, the next 13 years, the guy will be 50 years. So you're straight from the other side, and Konya Kwalabium or born a bra Kone Manesa. So a mom should always stay back and let the boy go on. But the other side too is that. Me, the way I loved my mom, I can't live 3 years without seeing my mom. That was
going to be my next question.
I can say, I'm happy. I'm happy for the first time. I'm a papa. The way I loved my mom, 3 years. Me ba, I send me home ba. Now then I'll show me him sir. Then can send me home ba. To see from Namenkasa.
No.
I said I'm coming. Yeah, but the reality is that.
My boy for so child.
Me so I'm remember two ni beba. You see, I'm starting.
My Emilia, you keep confusing them.
Hey, I'm trying to one.
Okay,
man, continue. About your church or my fan tour. Yeah, so in principle, for 3 years, when I met your crown, so Tiakra, you're a public icon. You sit and you do videos all the time. You decide not to see a one, but the mom has given the background to it. Me didn't when you for Shatawale. You see, there was a time. You see, in time, guys, America, you see me home because he's somebody I love inside out. Just like Kennedy Japan, but what's I'm a non-conformist. Who conform too much? We are saying empower them. They be an say we are outside the way, but be focused on what you're doing to make money and live your life. There was a time when somebody had a problem. No, the mom stood by Shatawale. Oh no, my dear Juyo.
Yeah.
Oh no, because Shatawale, somebody mommy, who is no more no. On the Shatawale mommy, they are cousins. Shatawale mommy no half gone half away. Somebody mommy away until they trace their way to one house to say, oh, they are even cousins. Shatawale ni Stoneboy, no, they see themselves as cousins. That's what is thrown out there. So the mom was very vocal in bringing that peace. It's most parts of Shatawale do see, and my papa have maintained a very solid route in his life. Then all of a sudden, Maglav walks in there, and even Shatamichi crying with Shatawale problems in here. This Maglav has been mentioned as part. And Adiema, girl, one to say she came out there as with Shatawale cousin,
yes.
And Rain Brandon, she's the CEO of that Rain Clothing. Exactly. Then all of a sudden, the mom, your own mom, biological mom, is saying that girl, wait there. Besides, I don't know Shishawa now. See, I'm minimum. So I'm not sure a mom of such repute to come and say, and I said, baby, fine. Guns near there, the cousins marry anyway. I have some cousins on my way near there. Not to downplay that. Culturally, it is also possible. Directly, no, but uncle body, some of people are married in that way. But the truth is that it tells you that there's a lie somewhere that they are not telling us. But for Shatawale, he's a bigger fish in here because whichever way, no, he will be the major block because in Comfort Powasem for very good reasons. Then all of a sudden, your own mom now budget and so if you need no credit, I mean, I have the YouTube grana show I see. So I also want to film and what to car near there. Then for the past 3 years, your mom stays in Accra. You because of a love of a woman. Maybe some hosts are sweeter than some because I can't make sense with this one. Because Shatawale be away deep. No, but what reason will you give to someone now? Achino says steam no. Yes, your friend is steam. Yes, your friend is steamboat.
Manucho.
No, post yes entertainment.
No, I'm not saying those. It's just marveling.
No, but it doesn't make sense. Shatawale that I know, I'm expecting a live video from him very soon. Because it looks like for all of us, we didn't say the baby mama no so bad because say the church or baby yes in the bano, the fifth anniversary, the birthday near the bonus to Nadia, he was not there. Shatawale needs to be an iconship, you know. There's so many demo because you can afford tenor. He might get like 6 people to like him. They don't like his attitude, but his music and his life, you know. People admire for those reasons. But now everything that you built for yourself, you can break everything, but not your family life, not a mother's blessings. I mean, not to say some mothers don't destroy their own kids. I don't know if it's everyone can mayo. Nobody has eaten his chick before. Or chairman here can see us away. Into that one, they do be so. And your point say, baby, no, man, can say so poor. He said the number one baby, and also a honor there. So I don't agree to say Mary and Kausan Mayo. Not to say all mothers are good, but we Shatawale, I can't me follow with my life. I will story make me actually be a video I mentioned with keen interest there. I think you have been unfair to your own mom. No matter the reason, no matter the reason. So what's your blockchain on the tech?
Now can't say my men so shatter to be on stay of.
Yeah, I mean that one to be. That one too is there. But doesn't mean you should visit her.
Arena, yeah, that was going to be my point. When I was in Ghana, my mom was in Ochirukrum.
Yes.
Nametibukrum Estate. But now to be every Sunday,
exactly.
Alcohol.
Exactly.
You know how weekdays no come here program na me share na many activities be about because that is my family.
Exactly.
And now you became Shatawale through your mom.
Yes.
Umami nenam no so na ya. Umami apro. Intina sometimes when I see people, oh yes me mami e beifo, yes me mami e say.
I just said omuni nyansa.
Obi di ne mami sie. No abeka cho so umami e beifo until reject umami.
Exactly.
And people do it.
Owu wi abo say no ba be swan no say we because they be am ka okromo say ukofo be fi Ghana. I wish obi onya time ya there no so I wish your mom was alive. Because we share the realities that people bring coming them no for one tiba for one be
two entertainment story one more na enyu
na for one ti for one be bana so be be say man no na fa no na so the back fame pan show be fifie but ma me dey tired dey
yeah who advertise on to Kaluja
say say man ka say me
because my way of applications now can
entertainment
as on message dey can
entertainment show yeah of course entertainment me purposing way no I can tell more of my stories.
And then after this, I bring when the say, oh, the shock you when they say
when it's of your own years to download the app. No,
lady, we here. Once I lady now, watching Nigerian movies now. Onya, Bema Bia, Scowan is summer. Now, the friends now that didn't know. Or Papa Mom, them say the lifestyle they been.
Lady Benon, or Nigerian actress, and
no,
patients also called the sound. Don't know you shoot.
Yeah, that we say. I share Nigerian movies. Be one is.
That's in the Ghana. So
now, sad this spirituality and this which allegations.
Oh, mommy, babe, for men, no many say.
Now, oh, bow, ne bema, baby, see abo brano. Now. Say that one was,
but it hasn't been official as a shatter a year in Tinga. On my men on say, I mean, say, son, I'm out for Ghana. It's been going on, but there's a Senegal, no.
It's a girl on us on my a fun, I will be a ba. I'm always say, when you're home, be be Canadian. Say, from my guys, so you before. Now, all shares are similar. I made a member say, sir, before no who young before. Ana say ba no ni oni ania ba de no no hu so obi e befo what I say na say me mama na also be ba mfie 100 times kwa na we fa ho bai I mean those kind of stuff no me they don't even fan me major on na shatter na bia na is weak in some way because e bia na do manicho ka no obi bi so ache no na
be obi be so chewa na wa adwena say to the point say you forget your mom
obi be so chewa da ka won bisa question we
onim dey be so akere me shatter make say onim dey can shatter say that
no the point is that
but the suman make say
it's been silly I mean
is the mother being over sensational and or your head
3 years woman that I mean that is over sensational
does she need to go on radio?
No, by any A mother's breast. Do you know what it can do for a human being? Oh my mom, see, your mom expects you to catch have a breast. Okay, chest. On the chest of a woman is a breast. On a man is called the chest. But it's still breast cancer. We have breast. I mean the difference. I wouldn't know you're the own. Okay. Every Friday. Yeah, but you see the point is that no matter 3 years Accra to Accra. 3 years Accra to Accra.
Because I deal with a coso. Share anano na onza manu chuma kasa asimu say women are their own enemies.
Oh yes.
Emma obi an time out. Omo an time omo.
Na ba wo anye ni bema wo anye nwanum ba na kotu oba. Say bema bia ke wo na adwin be kwa kotu ne yere na be fifi.
No po ade ba.
Share the entire make kasa mami nyu. Share se oba bia wo ba opese ne baba akwa warepa. Ba ne baba e ma hwe oba nso de a yate abole no. So nti mano ti say girl ya o ka say shatter mami allergy say waka shatter say oye be ifui. Onu nso be baba e wo baba. What ya say? Obaba wo baba na se ne baba no ekwa ware na obi su ka kire nse wo maame e be ifu na ya mehwe na then she will come out and cry. But my point ni say wo your ba as say who say de wo your ba na wo ye young no you grow old just like shatter maame e bia na every say maame na nyini nti shatter ayeye ti wo diska nti wo ye be ifu nti shatter should ignore the mom. Yeah. Life your stages obia be pass it through.
You see we have a just God. I think the God we have is a just God. Not to say the mom also did it, but Shatter has been silly. He's been stupid.
Okay.
Remember the say you see corroborating all the story 3 years so no mama meeting crying.
And you different region.
I mean,
and you on tia bruchiri.
You see, well, I don't know, maybe some guys don't have moms so they don't understand. But yeah, your mama dear. What my mom went
felt motherly love.
Mama, I'm not sure if I met you, I'm sure me to me worry. I know. Because when I had girlfriends, me phone call me no make I say or me phone call story na bibia. I lost a girl say me mama do. Na mama say phone call mama say me phone sorry mama say because my mom went through just for me.
Yeah.
So shatter whichever way.
Sometimes people don't get it.
Exactly.
So I tell the story of my mother
whichever way.
I mean, sa asem you mama be kan there.
Yeah, when na me be see I say mama.
Shatter is not a mature guy.
Oh yeah. He's never been mature. He's only talented. He's only talented.
We are not Shatter be full player passes here.
Na won pe Shatter nchemi o.
Na no also pe Shatter.
I get you. But
onu the open nation na be 3 radios go here you be full player passes here.
I know pictures me ya cho no ka say gumasu.
It's immature.
Okay.
To say because
now
we mama we become say na o kate me no mama
o me ka say so kan immature me ka so summarize
here and he say wo oba be tra nchen now say because ono nti no mama e kate on ties yeah now I don't know the sort
o mama no support Michi Neyere back
Shatter Michi. Yeah. No, the mom never really dabbled in those ones. On this
boy na me feel say bia o mama no pair Shatter Michi ntine bia Maglove na bano feel say mama na bia on pen as
yeah maybe certainly was here maybe that is underlying
mama phone omo oba bia on any dey omo mitushi bi a metuma kan say ba we dey winning the movie and about money in the movie nti bia tama ohun ba foforo ka chen say Shatter Wale oba na won get ba kuna aye no bibi Christ a bia kona won ne nkoka.
Yes.
Out of that, maybe I shall
Maglove no to build this story.
Now, so my ba or say only get cocoa or start if a back kisuma I'm not catching say or a before say na sana onia kwan afa Shatter Wale dey shine kutukum because handsome no be kan ama Shatter Wale apamene mame to apamene mame dia na say Shatter Michi alasem no kwa dey nya dia e be ba suru ebiem. What I say?
Kalusha, in all this, you all agree. It's a story, a running story. I mean, how did you even know that the girl said that in
yeah.
We will not try to be judges in our own court. What you are saying is that Shatter Wale for 3 years, your mom is in Accra. You decided not to see your mom, not to see your mom for whichever reason, and people give reasons to it, give credence that you deserve someone. Me mama dear, I don't know, but my mom My mom, no more about Shatawale, but someone in a relationship. When I'm so poor, you can play videos. Or my mom is the best mom in the world. Me, I bought you a house, a car. Very soon the house will follow. Say, 2017. You were all over your mom and I was admiring you. So what happened between then and now? Because a woman is telling a story. Men only you see, but now Obana Kanya they mad they win him, or my girl and I looking very bad and blah blah blah. It's a whole different story. I ain't double because you've heard one side of the story. My glove will also come and say
Time Amoka say Obi mi bibi so nchire no. Nana Nana Bafo.
Yeah, Koto.
Nana Bafo the form. Osi Opopa. Go and ask King Ahab and King Solomon, Jezebel and Sheba. Yeah. Who say yes? Oba baby who is your mother?
I can saw the Samson count. For Samson's account, the Lala baby no share.
And I say some moms are evil and destiny thieves.
Yes.
Some moms are destiny thieves. In the honor they not say
we agree, but still you should find a way to see her. It won't confuse you.
I disagree. Your mom can never be a destiny thief.
Africa be finished there. Been my young mumba. You also county.
No proof. What would be that?
Mom, them me, I always say me. I saw the word through colored glasses.
The Bible even says honor your mother and your father.
My whole world, I saw the word through colored glasses. Not green. Me bread that because my mom was there. Me. Tell
you say. O mami before now so agedi no ignore mami kwa me no nante na ti sa kwa unim nyansa
na mami before kwa me pe be ye no dey me say me dey enti na o say me personalize no because somebody is also furious.
And sometimes it's sad, you know, oba na o te ha o mami e before but no mami nye before be me bi nso o ha oba mami e before but no mami you say obi no obo de ho ba no no de ebi ni maglav de ya mami ken you have a mother.
Yes,
you have a mother. But what do I jam mami esu na because shatter mami e be
mba sa no motie kromu ampobu akofa ne mami aba ba mami ne mami de you just have a space. I mean we know them, but they are their own enemies.
Okay, yeah, move on. The last entertainment story before we move to the political landscape. Wadam for umfani niagro unza what they say otimadian. When the she
it makes me understand. It makes me understand.
Okay,
a very good afternoon to Mrs. Opoku Jemfi.
When the she when the she say there was a we live in a dark world ruled by evil. When the she entreats Ghanaians to follow God. Now, popular Ghanaian singer When the she has advised Ghanaians to fully embrace the kingdom of God as the world is currently plagued with so much evil. It can be recalled that the issue of repentance has been a topic of great concern among celebrities in recent times, as the likes of Moesha, Budon and Nana Agrada particularly have ditched their old ways and told the path of Christ. But sharing her idea on the issue, the Shay on You Hitmaker, who also joined the trail of born again celebrities some time ago, has once again retreated her love for the things of God. Now, the Rough Town Records signee said to prove her seriousness, she has added some twist to her music, adding that her new album tells the story of God's greatness. When the Sheikh Okasai, OKFM.
You know, these are times we should be as
morning. David Mpacho for Alatane Mike no can when the DN home me why. Me my stress in the voice too much. And then for the obey what afri ne vitamin C and then breathe. When you don't trust me one bit.
Oh,
you see what afri yeah, then you say I mean apart from vitamin C, then be na when they say better free and apart. Odo you.
Anopa to say now.
Now vitamin C and you bring the free.
And them Anopa women lemon tea.
Okay,
so, and don't feel very healthy.
Lemon tea.
Yes.
Wendy, on a more serious note, my notice say new look be about you.
So
yes. Okay. I don't see all those bling bling razzmatazz glamour. I see almost corporate look everywhere covered, I don't see the nose piercing and multiple earrings, and it's been consistent in your recent photos I've been following on your Instagram because I follow you. I check WhatsApp almost every day. Is it accidental? Is it deliberate?
Well, it's nice. Someone who's so peshe. Okay, so I think sir, as an artist, no, you should always be unpredictable. You understand? Right now, this is how I've chosen to go about with my brand. It's called brand positioning. What's
brand positioning?
Yeah, it's called brand positioning. I mean, as an artist, you need to grow. You need to grow, and like I said, you should be unpredictable. Exactly. That's what I'm just being. Unpredictable.
Dress money, yeah, you want to say it's not. Wo besa sisa wo dress na ya de foforo we can say hey she you know she and I mean nani
she is full of surprises, but as to maybe piercings be I won't go back to it again. No piercings no, but I mean I still don't want to. When the she is full of surprises, that's what I'm gonna say.
Why wouldn't you go back to the piercing?
Oh, I feel like that time has passed, you know. It's good to try new things. It's good to experiment and explore, and I'm done with that. I mean, I'm not gonna pierce my face anymore. That time is over.
What makes it over? What factors makes you conclude new chapter?
It was for a period of time, I knew say na me eventually.
Oh, okay.
Right. I mean, it was just send American artist there. You should be very. It was a form of me expressing my artistry too in another way. You understand?
Yes. From day one, I want him say, look, this is temporal. I mean, but Robin Sube argue say brand consistency. Say we take the sound brand say I won't chameleon. I mean, we should know you. I mean, for instance, Ochiame Kwame, I don't know what he calls that. He says that top you do so, a boy, I don't know. Maybe I was slanting it to say, carpenter be the hacksaw at him, or I mean, you pick somebody like a Shaggy, or many of them, quite consistent in their brand for decades. Like I said, no so wow. So that's a artist and say, oh, wait there, or type PSC. I mean, this is it. But what's the same
okay, so Senamidi can your artists being sumo no matter how they change their face, they are still gonna be recognized. And
true.
I feel like I know so when Deshay is one of those artists. No matter how I do, I still get recognized. People know me. Many and I joke crabs. I even get surprised how people see me in the dark still. Sometimes I try to disguise myself, but Obishami, I see how when the shade it's you. I see you can run, but you cannot hide. I was like, hey.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, and I was like, oh, okay. So no matter what I do, and it looks like people are still gonna recognize me. And
we'll recognize you for your music. We'll recognize you for the good works you do, your hard work, which I must commend.
Thank you.
We'll recognize you for your tough skin. We're gonna say won't fit. I mean, you keep going, but you confuse us for the brand you stand for. Because OPS to say you belong to the millennials, the teenage you for they say the okay aberration in me. But and it's not who we very corporately so be a Bosuo ama banker be na friend was saying I don't know.
And no make us say actually I was talking about the image. Like my image is already there. Like make a decision because any artist be or was a strong image, because of a lot of controversies previously, me facing it, it's like almost every week my face was in the face of the people, you understand? Intina make us say and I me this guy me who corner.
Still
yeah, right. And right.
Esumu ya peshe.
Sir, what I say? It's not I've never faced any challenge, I think some menim duano they see it. Regardless, say maybe I'm more piercings and also many piercings.
When the controversies not so wow.
Oh, of course, I know the talkability now here.
Nti yen koso kakra.
Oh, The mo person we be amu betimi.
I see.
But positive. I mean the negativity needed to say you tremor.
Controversy, positive or negative when you now wow.
And it's true, but they say they're positive no me here.
We share then a negative no ba. Yena yente wase. Anamwa musheda eyanama to bribie agwabontin. Ye nama baba explaining.
Oh, Debbie, actually you're not kasaneba, you know.
Okay, I'm interested because of time constraint. Because interview, it's about 8 minutes.
I didn't like the start. It was getting drab, but it picked on.
I say, my main kind of unique. I say, I'm at a level where I really trust God entirely. He has shown me His grace and His power. I love to talk about Him more than I used to before because I've also gone through a lot, and He was the only one who was there for me when the show in the interview. Oni abeku Santana so Esan Kasai yeah and this same way I like to bring my fans closer to Jesus Christ because He's the only way to the Father. We are living in a very dark world governed by very, very dark forces, and the only way out, the only light for us to get peace that we need is only through Jesus Christ. And so I like to preach because it is a mandate as a child of God. So when the she,
it's interesting. You see, I keep smiling. I mean,
it's coming from her.
No, she's why you be there. Because was sacred for Bible yeah. But you see, I'm trying to marry her character and music and God will factor. But you see, because I'm a bit more westernized and me too say once again and the over secular music, I friend we are now nyamenyum. People don't seem to put them on the same scale that was some big Jerry as a number.
The next question is
yes.
Okay, far way by Krana, me deviate from when the she interview. We are Ubibo, we are saying you want to go heavy. Is that what
power they say?
The perception me.
Power they say, but I disagree because I think music.
I totally disagree too.
Yeah, you're kwasianyum or sebi, you're nyansanyum, you're nyamenyum, sometimes the rhythm is the same. I don't know. So people have been I've been wahane mesum says the same instrumentation, but they didn't accept one.
Papa be or asafo fitem or a big man or your henny or sign sofo and or sign or fitting shop kesiye or a Toyota specialist now or like apprentice or more no me juma be brave no fitem or one of the how the other guy call one just always yeah now or suffer just like I was saying or on the but no obetumi e de ne papa your hene and no suffer yeah no only my small catch me phone a car na me car on ho na o Toyota Corolla na me use it that time 2006 sports
okay Corolla X
and I know young adwuma na me call no ho but oba studio area na me car no one na na me no
for left
tika nim no obo obrafo nyum yanko asafokra direct ko fa Santeman no ko jade tie ko Santeman area ho and obo obrafo nyum sa na me na mo nyamenyum o say listen me nyom a omo judge nipa straight away me ye sofo so nipa me pen nyum pa eno brafo
because I mean
that is what o si nipa me pen nyum pa eno brafo nti ebi mo bon kwase anyum profane baby o I know there I know the cancer and the metiase but you obi obo wiase nyum bia na.
Now why do you even call you as him like could you nyum near
I'm actually the
so love is not
nyum ba nyum bi o ha chance e preach you sorry them
we call songs of songs
oh there my another next week Friday be Saturday can say yes
songs of songs God ba kupo ni me to am whole verse in the Bible yan kan nyam
yeah now so cry my free another do so
hey 19
go back to when the say next week we'll go back to this
yes entertainment you sponsors go for say entertainment show I mean come and sponsor me and get full entertainment show I mean it's an area that I love to much. So for when the share to say this, I agree. The brand positioning, I agree with her. You see, when she came into the scene, she was like 21 years. She had difficulty being accepted.
Ebimunso say as a
copy.
Yes. Ebony free one or copy Ebony.
I'm a believer of that. I used to be a believer of that. I'm a die in the whole Ebony fan. When I see Ebony, I things get into me. I feel you see. Oh no, Paul. Ebony, Marshall Pope and Serena Williams. I mean, I don't joke with any of them. Not Gabriel Union. Any of them, if you get them for me, I will thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
So
Aluja,
this course is
they were starting, you know.
A good course for when the shade. So you have seen the lights. I'm just looking at name for everybody the lyrics, you know.
Yeah.
We're gonna force it. Gonna force a vocal.
The name person Anglo numbers and motion friends. Oh, may you for them on Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, my dad.
But send the non cast over to gospel. Or say,
Obama Yamium, Obama lyrics are Ebonyami. That's
why I felt she should.
And maybe she's not going to be too profane.
Oh, yes. Yes, maybe. But she needs to be careful. Me, I wanted to even go there.
Halifax. Maybe
bullets. Yeah.
So bullets, you know.
That's a bullet in when the shade there were some issues.
This is for brand positioning. Your boyfriend, baby, bedroom, you know, all these things. I think it was made for the. But you don't have information anyway.
But I said, bullet here.
Oh yeah, Rough Town Records.
Yeah, Rough Town Records.
I don't know, say bullet be Jano. I'm a type of music. Obe Jama na born just like that. Because bullets in a tron you man. And then lyrics no the beba. And then lyrics no the beba no the call out. People engaging but say now when you're Ghana for the was sama. And I'm just looking at that one team. Just make me come be and make sure you're careful.
Okay.
The next music is say start entertainment there. Make him one simple because because the latest me also Kokotia sorry. I mean because of that the crown.
Kokotia sorry.
Kokotia sorry.
Kokotia sorry. Or your Biden and Kokotia sorry.
Kokotia sorry. China here. No point no China yana meti. That's why I speak a lot of English. Kokotia sorry.
Obetima dead nipa o.
Na me come back to. I speak French. To me China here.
Oh, said away kaya maricho karo. Eti
okay so obi ni ma ba me daye mu ama me cut say dia. What you know so? I go like a tree. Me cut say dia. Obo. No ajomo me cut say. Oh, tree is nice. Obo, I go like a tree, I can't say.
Rough Town Records.
Money the best here. Yes, I am here. Oh, yes, I am here. Mr. Anneseme, I call them your best here. Yes, I am here. Oh, yes, I am here. Mr. Anneseme, I fade the massacre. Oh, massacre. Wendy massacre. Because you're not me, pebe mani jide so. Mi jide mo dupa. Na me na bunu. Na ya kotia sorry. Ndi ya kotia sorry. Kotia sorry, yeah, Kotia sorry. I feel them massacre. Yeah, Kotia sorry, yeah, Kotia sorry, yeah, Kotia sorry. I feel them massacre. Miss you, the man by boyo, the man by boyo, the man by boyo. Mama gave me home, Miss you, the man by boyo, the man by boyo, the man by boyo. Mama gave me home. Miss Obama, yes, yeah, oh, yes, yeah. Na mesuwa neseme sike bebe yurebia yesi mia oh yesi mia regime mia neseme ampa shodi fobi bakanya mia semi kama me ho atomi ene mesuma semi me shodi fobi bakanya mia semi kama me ho atomi ene mesuma semi
Kotia sorry.
Anyum we boni be ne umu amode nyum na kwaye boni. Also Kotia sorry.
Yeah.
Mo shada de boni mo nkasa no ga no boni nyum kama.
Yes.
Na mo de mo shada say no.
Yes. Ye Kotia sorry.
Na mo say no say boni bi ebesi bia ye say ye mia. Nti afedi massacre me Kotia sorry.
Yeah.
Enu ani.
Me Kotia sorry o me Kotia sorry o me Kotia sorry o. I mean it's very interesting. yeah, but like I said, you know, I used not to be a believer of her because of the Ebony Affair. She was acting like a cover, but she's really won my heart. I think a Bambana, I mean, she really took over. So Ebony 100, she give us about 99% of her. So we should accept her. And the voice cry is silky. But when you started speaking, you saw what I was doing.
Opo, if you open a church, me yourself will not attend. I salute you guys. Kwesi Uzudia and Opo, I told you freestyle. Also Opo, I told you freestyle is Manucho, as Manucho is freestyle. Onapo. Hey, you know we are royal baby word. Onapo. Mami abana de bai.
Onapo.
Also for someone to tell you your mom is a witch, and you also follow through, both of you have a problem.
Yes.
Where was this woman when the mom was helping him move from Bandana to Shatawale?
Yes.
He's
really suffered. I mean,
yeah, and I agree and I understand you say or kasa out of pain.
The mom has always been there. The dad, they had their own set of issues. I mean, but no man made there.
Yeah, say mama be brashe ne ba akwala ne be ya nipa kese awia na oba bia gene free nsem na wa painting mama no black say mama ya beifo.
Yeah.
So they man am tie yes hard man cry am tie the member ne fa baby best is what the you not for baby
I'm going to find swami
that's spirituality or not for
and now come ever
or not kobusum so na not for baby
ekwe and I say apam
or not kobusum bi so and
apam so kese na da
because they all seek e so be before no by sem no spiritualism no or idea.
Okay, we move on now. Your issues no that brings the entertainment segment to a close. There so that can say at the and you come with Big Olu Beauty and Barbering Hair Salon. Big Olu Beauty and Barbering Hair Salon. So so UT now when him down now here for Tadia t-shirt, designer ones, type of pabwa, BBA phone, and our pato SIM card now pese osisano or you need a new one. Big Olu Beauty and Barbering Hair Salon Adaruma. Ninano Ubinye Biamon. Na bibia so akonkan de amaminim de ndia kwasi usu se yakotia sori obi ama emzo pese o chese when the share sorry the amount for beba
yeah that's all no your ba ye na yakotia sorry no dey sell bad there want to me kotia sorry I mean abo mbe man kotia sorry I mean no bad there I mean okay so anyam no boman you know yakotia sorry I mean yeah
manager we hear you what
look here my friend, our problem is our leaders. You remember our great grandmother Santwa? Did she depend on World Bank? Did she depend on Abrofo? She didn't, right? And you change, Oduma Kuma Tradion Pong, Woso, Tutu Tata, you know, Baba Bibi Baba. You don't stand up for your rights. Democracy means if you do not criticize your condition, you understand, you're a traitor to the nation. Go see the castle. Go see the people they got there. Dr. Kwame Naminimshi, he's there. Professor Dr. Mwasam Kwana Mishai, he's there. Dr. Professor Emeritus Kitwabiana Miredi, he's there. Nana Kuntumpo the first, he's there. You know, Evangelist Bishop Asorisika Kwana Miria, they are there. You know, they don't do nothing for you. We have no water. We have no light. Look, a small road they're building, they can't do it. From Accra to Kumasi should be a 4-lane highway. And I'll build it. Because I know how to build it.
I will build it because I know how to build it. The other side, I can say Madanko African Market and Kankaliba 785 Main Street, Brow Africa Market, Bakupa, Udi Uja Hoto Namto Bibiano. Now saying Ghana, Mali, Burkina, Cote d'Ivoire, Hama, Kenya, Enum, Ebi Owa Obeton, Owa Koshena, Wanwa, Bisa Kinkalusha. The entire says a man for say why sexy, why the ladies guy, Kinkalu, Pacho Kankaliba is the testimony. Kohone Kupebi. Yeah, that's not PSA Emma Rashida Financial Services. Ipacho Usika Samhun to your mortgage protection, college planning, Medicaid plans, life insurance, retirement, BBR Rashida Financial Services. Ono Subebo na BBR so to me SEA the amount Rashida Financial Services. Yeah, the noa na yede asem wotene sonso a na wasore frɛ no 7813543060 7813543060 aseda PSN so call the amadwuma ko friend said Vernon Women's Health Services a Dr. Kwame Amponsa da no say oyoba na ope primary doctor pa dia ene na mekanfo wa ukrom ni Dr. Kwame Amponsa or a Venom Medical Center building in suite number 312 nyamia ya dum yenya Ghana ni a wasua dia o gynecologist esan obstetrician and there ono atumi a primary doctor or say surgeon entena ma fibroid no en how bebre nkoduru ba bia ense se edu me pa cha oni nyina no obehwa ma reproductive health ema ya no problem pa no ene Dr. Kwame Amponsa enkasa 508-459-2706 508-459-2706 508-459-2706 also friend no now nyoma kra emane how obehwa na ho atumi ato Raf KM Raf roofing and so etayechi and yede political discussions and so edi ebremo on your hottest morning show Unity Reduce Anopa Bosuo with your man Opo National King Kalusha and of course the man who can say my understand Manucho Magandi. Quickly issues I share freestyling aka about remember say 40 minutes na ye phone lines no Canada Japan and rani ya kana asem wa ha Kennedy say ono ye simply unstoppable. Kennedy Japan insults Suhoyini tells privileges committee to bring it on. Mufamra obi oye hu for ne meme Kennedy Japan King Kausha Pejati Shomenim bring it on. I'm ready. Kennedy says it all. Sanso ena kwaku ba ko say institution ba ko bi ewiase Ghana to be precise omo ye ne mobo pa no feel sorry ma omo parliament. So I'm Canada Japan Defense and Interior Committee Chairman. I feel sorry for Parliament for making Kennedy chair of its Defense Interior Committee. Dear no mu ya gra. No mo Kennedy obi okaza bum bum. Koku ba ko nim so ne Kennedy obi fu dada. Ti Kennedy asamba awrade. Sami Jamfi to be dragged to Privileges Committee for insulting Haruna Babin. Asem we chair see your match. Now so ne esi Sami Jamfi techerema mpro ti brane be yu hanu our Privileges Committee of Parliament say okaka sa editi ababen ne okay time omoye vetting no nsema okan no eno da nchen so okujeto black has also been in the news beka ya Parliament for isika baye ono ni nipa ba kwa wa sorry awakasa wakon tie pa na MPs ni bia ni nyi saade na oye no nipa ba ko ene eye mutala wo say oye baby also a hypocrite. Osansi cars mienu na oji and also return the 2 cars you bought with MP's car loan if you are principled. So also we are principled pa na de o kanu minia. Waji loan premium into the third parliament now. Okay, je to kwa. Yeah. Waji loan mienu fa return o cars ni na bra. Eno any asema no kuje to also say I have never said members of parliament don't deserve vehicles. On only open position is Aban should provide the vehicles for the parliamentarians. Professor Ntiamwa Bedu committee's report not appearing before parliament is an insult. Obakaya sa committee ena ediba say yenti o mampani yire ene o mampani abedi akire yire. Na members of parliament ni bi enso ababontin say sa issue na ekwa bonte say parliament G2 no manujo enya no kre parliament never voted on sa committee in report no eno na ama expert governance expert say o si sesana we parliament for we say parliament na G2 parliament for so say enya hwe nti ada na moma omuma emegina committee parliament anim na mo ntoto ma no ne ehunu kra ewa asem ne mu nti o se ya ma omo ama parliament anim na Ghana for hunu kra no ayatem de is an insult to Ghanaians. Se utie news na takwa jase hene odwane oko hideout ni na ne se o se galamsey for bi to galamsey o area mo ho na ebi mo license crisis renew no mo de ahya no mo 13 so mbe kuno na sro wo na dwane ye tie ba news se ye hwehwe nana ya hwehwe nana na ene de nana pie aba adan nana so dwane koteta because ngofo no mka so mbekunu no masa tuo ne nioma omu no o se galamsey ni Ghana ka kire se obeku a mfani ni agro enti nana dwane kakra ba nana ba na ene odi ahinka interview no na mesre pa na Ejura Killings any committee no so omo sitting aba wie Justice Kumsen say we will be open-minded in our report and recommendations and also edie enono or that lam ti de we o sim fie ngo twene so ni o dan so no han dan Manujo mamisha free so briefly we have just about 2 minutes rundown Ejura de no Kumsen say omu kushia no mo afale report that be open-minded na omo fair and atakwa jase hene so dwane ye and so story no for 2 minutes running it down quickly na fe ya other issues Canada Japan the any can.
Yeah, I think Chief Nediano, I mean, it's an interesting one. Dr. Nana, I mean, he has an interesting name that I wanted to begin up. Dr. Nana Adakwa Bid.
No, almost say a kidnap, no, but I say young kidnap.
Yeah, I say, same conform or Pentecost, into no quarter drums, or so a bank, who is cannot be tea announced, same conform, say, on no one we renew my license now, the moment. A whole man of fat taxi, Pabam, one can't be and he's going into he went to Owl or going to hiding from July 14th. After our Trinity, you just say barely almost a month, and as you say, when
June,
yeah, June 14th. After our Trinity,
Nana, then when you cash and hold the and Anna Mass and no.
Yeah, I'm sure some 1 or 2 people because I've seen the 2 phones and got friend and no son can idea, but it's serious. I mean, as much as we can see a fun side of it.
Unim the na make kind story na me to the interview the na me say ye di him for yatem say ana mama galam say koso mu krum and ya de na chese ade no kra manujo it's beyond them all.
Yes.
Because we your hene kra metimi aka cho say ba be ku no synchrophone no and me interview no me yam sheme.
Yeah, some of them
AK-47 near munitions or mu wono. So mu ka so we your hene no be ku a en for mu ndiagro
July.
Yeah. So see 1 month. 1 month they say July 16th.
July 14th, yeah. July 14th.
It's just 2 days.
Oh yeah, 2 days. And sorry.
Okay, July 14th and because 1 month.
Fachemi. Just some 2-3 days Yana. He's gone into missing. He also Nana went missing on July 14th after a suspect who threatened him was granted bail the day before. Yeah, but I say boy no boni din. Yes. Yes, I mean suspects are threatening and we are granting the bail now. But in any case, I want us to take the substance from it. Like some of the chiefs are in bed with this Galam say yes. They've been also trying to fight it, and they're helpless.
Yeah.
So all they have is that they are the traditional rulers of those areas, but they don't have the sophistication to really take care of them. So I think as you see,
it's from 2 angles, right?
Yeah, it's exactly.
They are involved.
Yes.
Any fighting security.
Exactly. It's very, very important.
Yeah.
You see, I don't know. It means that it's really. Yes.
And I was Nana. Who's Roy? William Show. What's Menana? Miss Roy. William Shame.
Shop one. Tell me what I say. We are going to be bail our threaten. Now you see, gold in I say cocaine near the end. People go through hell just to have it. That's how bad it is. Come the Nipana say Adiani Shefomua. He will go do everything within his powers and remit. I don't know now. The Galam stop near the it looks like it's becoming a really lost fight. But this one should give us something to think about. The traditional rulers in your bomb they don't have the capacity, the requisite way training to really stop some of these things. It doesn't look too good. That he had to run for his own life. And Kebeti and Passos and Kombekuno. Because because he's trying to fight them.
Asante Ashanti region.
Oh, okay.
Oko baby oba up till now you the
acquisition. Long ago be there no ye share na there.
Yeah.
That's a recent, yeah.
And che we about 3-4 months.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So I think leadership should really take this thing serious and protect the chiefs who are ready and willing and cooperate with them in that direction.
Okay.
Second, I think 12 days of sitting, 22 witnesses is good. Yet in Yamabise, people are very skeptical. Some people have even raised questions how the questioning went and how the way went. But the truth is that I will add my voice to what the Gomba chief Nekacho is saying. The whole address, if there will be peace, relative peace, and eternal peace, it behoves on the job that they are doing. Their job is not to tell us who killed Kaka, but the circumstances which led to those people dying. They should police coming in there. They don't say it will be a lesson to other areas too that gentlemen I said demonstrations will not happen again. Ghana be anyone man wait to make us ACBM. But how do you handle it? We need to learn from some of these things. And what really happened for us to go through that length? Who is telling the truth? Who is lying? What can we do to avert some of these things in the future? I think it's very, very important. Why Mr. Kumsin, why sure and say they would do everything in their powers to come with an open-minded report, devoid of trying to please anyone.
That is what we expect.
That's what we are expecting. Okay. So it's good. He has given us that reassurance, and we are waiting. And it should be fast. Within the next one, we come on producing.
Okay. Kalu, just run it through. 2 stories. We're quick enough here.
I hope the fundings.
Where Johnny da? Say be a commentary. I chase you. And I will be a threat to what Johnny. Why Johnny Aquatete? Why you be that? What Johnny da? I hear. Kumasi. 113 but yeah ben Mike no until would one go hide baby about Johnny free scene ho tamale wako tam na zata na timi tumriga eze de zon timi tumriga za ewi am no raise anymore yeah discover to so okay so back to the story
the funders no me some of the questions no be say maybe to a police for investigation to know unravel the people on this so when as much as say the yin purposely for kaka but for the two demonstrators and the root cause of my way see some funders to also in a way help the police to
unravel
unravel the kaka issue
better
and back to the nanny dear this I'm saying as those kind of stuff that greediness of aircon it's a more corona on here or something that I didn't I just say this young guy up and coming guys almost said many Ghana movie but then what should other aspects this one where say most say water bodies no I'm a dachi a chimano omunya bibia ana forest no mo se no I'm a dachi mano it is because mo di kumachi bebre na mo se no mo so wo ho na be dachi kwa mo ankasa no mo nya bebi kwa na mo di theater because bebi kwa mo nsuo no ba important na nsuo na aba ansa na mo no forest no so mo eduane a Ghana wo de eduaba chef ma na aba na be ka kwa no wo yesa na enwan kokusi aga nti era na no mze no de se no ho anka wasamba but that's what sanhwe no ye bia na nkofo no mo call no first de bia no muni wa na na mfo bi wo ho ba bia nti se be kan se so aba ka so betuma call for police protection
no why yes anyina also akọ police ama wa report no necro report no na no pass of time
okay no it say be sa be cost there that's a good sign
okay. You move on straight now. Let me start with you this time, Kalusha. Okuja to black one parliament in Sensem no. You run away so quick. Name her Kennedy, and I hear Kennedy story no. Because Kennedy story no, I think it has an audio attached. But more the Mujo Okuja to the no quickly.
Yes.
Omo parliamentarians no are fighting him. Or maybe we say also a principle that come you know YG from 2 loans no Fabra. Any ade Okuja to say menka say yinyaka but me say buy my car loan mum na me against
so muta Mohammed ko say ono na nsia na oba parliament so but before then
we win be done call
but ma say ono way back oni Okuja to way back and they were friends until answer Okuja to buy no kwa no Okuja to e can a loan awaje the atokers no do 2 cars say officer a principal on fa sa tu
cars
Emra and as man e kan ya say loan dey metu dey ammo and as o menya the fleet of cars betu abo mo enye say oba first year no mo say every 4 years bia no mom loan and say 4 years bia no Ghana parliamentarian no wa tell bia we betu new car that's not oga well for a developing country when I met you and what they could have done is say omo new and up and coming once now ebia then na mo body wa echichi baby oba no you need car to do the job no or the back on consistency akwa hwe eno ma ekoso ho na bibia tumi akoyi ama no enti omo me new guys na dey yi ne be ma omo kra na it should be like a field of cars dey ma parliament as omo suggest say dey ma omo judges ne CEO for ne attorney general no omo akeka no and even president wives omo cars omo dey omo sa cars bi na omo so tumi fanya adwuma but another school of thought say bia loan mama o choose the sort of car on pay now on sign be say 100,000 a day is it not that much for a country like Ghana say obi a bank at least scan ko anko boom meche be me sakra no mama mu bia so that say no ma ko car bia betumi around and say o mo yen say ti wo parliament na say kiane kese okoto 4-wheel drive bi say Toyota Land Cruiser na no che say o ye parliamentarian na no na e man for kan wasem no but then mutara questions so raise here no ebi enti Okuja to na officer moral you good why is the first second one can say on pay na fe dia I be do another new guys omo so mo ba yes ye na fe na o kan say only also ne another guy be Patrick BBO on the other side of MPP. Omaja to mo say omo ka say say you know reject loan na e dey mo no. Omo makomu no first for ni there. Omo reject but every day say where omo say ahwe na new guys no and anko loan na say going forward no you'll find another way of just trying to make sure say obi parliamentarian be about obetmenya car and you say a man loan be 100,000 at the end of the day no obe free so na one samba back na e be on 20 interest can be tembia no o man say ni ska so na car na ya de omo boy of the yes na enkoyi because say no mranche omo Ghana no asori waka omo kasemu o social media no omo bibia mbia no omo hwe enti say me be free parliament ya ba no omo so bia so the camera be seen so aka the side of the story say the omo ye man no enkoyi enti yes omo Ghana cabinet ni kwa na omo so omo trase no omo hwe other side and say the mranche na amanfo bebre enoma ekoso ewo you know oman mu no enkoyi enti emfa dem put measures ebetumi abo oman ebo atumpon etumi me the new parliamentarians in there between among loan but if you say it should not be 100,000 what I say it should be something lesser now from to Carnegie and I say they can even get them the feet of cars a little bit more
yeah second Kalusha do you guys want to quickly look at Samijan Fis issue or
not block with the man Kebi?
Oh, Unkebi. You're
still thinking about Wendy Shea?
I think so.
Yeah. Shame on you. Mind
you.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting bit. I had a chance to listen to Okudeta Blocker because initially I also had a problem with him. I think that he was showing a lot of betrayal. Say, Wako, your third time, Sikaba idea. What's I say? But the reality is that we should also give him benefits of the doubt. I feel now in Kofoka.
Wendy Shea so born as soon.
Yes.
Born in him.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And I can say, Nani Papa, you can get to a watershed moment. Say, when we say, now would the Semuna na would no, why will somebody make it an issue? Say, I go and bring your car.
But so no say, yes, to Tama 24 no. Yeah. Was it Matthew? Zacchaeus, yes, sorry, Zacchaeus. Okay, say, many then menya dankwa. I say, Omo was assuming na. Send the money back. So Nicodemus, right? Yeah, Mutala is trying to see say what's Sandia? You see, live by your principles, your new principles.
You see, the point is,
I saw the country.
Well, it's also a very good aspect of the story, but I want to see it from the side that because Waji took us and Tina say baby say papa, he has no right to talk about it. Is that what you are saying? Waji took that? Is Mutala saying that Waji took that and we should continue the nuances if you feel that it's a bad thing? That is the aspect that I'm looking at. That in principle, no, as much as possible, could get to when they do baby, the timing sometimes looks wrong. But what I agree with you and say, our Ghanaians are becoming more vocal now, so it is getting to them. And it's when one or two MPs to side with you, it makes the story beautiful. But he says that in your can say, young treat your money like other at 71 office holders. Nobody's giving loan to buy a car. You believe that they are offering a service to Ghana and they deserve a means of transportation. So what does the government do for them? We can look at that same model because nobody seems to be complaining about that one. Ministers away for Chief Justice, they don't any problem with cars in there. So why would they make legislature a problem? Why don't you go to a model that is being used there and is working? I think that is where he also Obeka is a meeting. That's what
I think so.
Yeah,
I agree with the point to say in fact cars, a fleet of cars, 2 are 2 parliamentarian be a constituency there. Yeah.
Exactly. If you say it will be evaluated.
Ministers use car.
Exactly.
From home.
So who feel say be a bag car now? No, they it's your choice. You leave the car there. We should be looking at those options rather than obey loan 100,000, but your payments are always less than the amount. We are becoming wiser. First in an as you see the Alpha Christ. For crisis.
When we say disciple.
I mean, that's the level we should see because Mutala is trying to be greedy over there. Because if I hear BBC constituency be 100,000, what the bad then? You put it to test. Say you need something pertinent.
What is Haruna Idrisu doing? Is he not the minority leader?
You know them. That's why last I was saying that like
babies with money at the
babies with sharp teeth in a rolling sky. See, I'm open for me. They are holding parliament at least some bits of accountability for us in the reality, because Muntaka we Haruna Muni at the end. Maybe they are doing the job and it's not being reported. But it looks like Sam George.
What is not being reported?
Sometimes I want to play it safe. And so big if you
everything is going on.
Sam George, they are trying to even. They might not be fighting the right way, but at least they have access to documents and they go and argue cases out. But Haruna Muni at the end there, it looks like everything is okay with Ghana.
Yeah.
And I say yes, Manka. It's actually NDC to go and do a demonstration when we have 137 MPs. And Babin, where is a better place to urge your grievances than the Parliament House, where you have power and you go back to me as that force? I think it's a bigger problem.
It is a bigger problem. Sami Jamfi been dragged to the Privileges Committee.
Well, and somehow time in there, very close to, because you can't say also sometimes we look at also Ethos logos POTUS.
PATHOS. PATHOS.
Yeah, you see no make away where to see anyway.
Okay.
Say what should those things say? You can't say you ne a Kennedy Japan call we no. Crime has no expiry date and they can decide at any time. So not somebody to say, but what dream deeps Kennedy Japan I call you no more quiet in a corner to not be so. Some if you cry down no clock you see you begin to make it murky, which is within your remit. But you are the substance, the morale near there no people begin to question it. In principle, I think he went a bit far, that he was so hurt. I mean, it was about Munya easy passage to be aware. No, he felt that party position was that Nitiwona bandana the deep soldiers go good registration or voter region. So he needed to answer some questions there. I could free Munyano. So he felt they had to do, and he spoke too much. I think we spoke about it here that he's hot-headed. What's one man winning Yansan in that regard, that politics will be Mudaben, MPP, NDC, not to mean that we will not listen to you, but you decide about Bene Haruna Mono, you are going to talk ill of them because you think you are now more NDC than them. It was not too good. But for him to bring the issue now that Mode can't call them, the way like equalization, we don't want to see it. Yanka can be anyway. You say, well, you still believe you're better than the you equally bring him. Nobody should bring any state institution to disrepute. Until Wobujo said, your blood is hot in Wakasa, where they are. But in my principle is that this is not the time to do that equalization. Let's deal with the Kennedy issue first. And Kennedy now is too ready. So why do you worry about it's crime more than the bereaved? The Muntakers, the Babins who were rather being thrown under the bus, they don't seem to be complaining. Well, now what's the other side of the divide? You know, when you have say, Obi my mewa, who soon, person say, when a child soon, then background there anyway. I think that's why. It doesn't look like too important for me, but we can't throw it away. It's also important. Later you can discuss it.
But I say, how is this even connected to Canada, Japan?
No, I said Privileges Committee now. Your friend say, you refer matter to Privileges Committee. Say Uncle Fesium.
Yeah.
Then he says that okay, 6 months ago, Maka 6 months ago, away. Sami Jemfi also says some things about when Timothy Uncle Fambra. Maybe the Privileges Committee brought him that gentle reminder.
No, Anna Meka say, did he say, your friend Kennedy appointed on Sami Jemfi?
Yeah, me analysis and me say, oh, all of a sudden I have Fred Kennedy say Uncle Privileges Committee. No, you also
want to bring. Say, Sami Jemfi issue na MP back. What kind of story now? We need second MP. Or push Sami Jemfi to be summoned before the Privileges Committee months back after Okan
yes,
Tafo Pankrono MP Vincent Eko Asefua also pushed unsuccessfully for a similar action to be taken. The second Deputy Speaker Andrew Amoakwan Siama, who was presiding over the sitting, subsequently deferred action on the motion.
I agree.
The motion has been moved in some months back.
Yes, which I read it thoroughly. They didn't really talk about it. Then we have a Privileges Committee a story. Then they said, oh, I'm analyzing that. It should have held a lot of water.
How does that even change the picture? Say,
it doesn't
Kennedy corner some so one say near to
for me, it makes us lose focus on what we have to deal with.
But Kennedy then has nothing to do with this.
I'm not saying they are connected. I'm saying that the timings and everything.
We lose focus.
Yes,
how do we lose focus?
Sami, how did they come in? He just remembered. Sami had an issue which was deferred.
No, sir, no, the same found.
No, maybe someone can say yes, then I move on. Say he just remembered.
No, and so will be our time.
I'm asking a rhetoric. He just remembered. Yes, I just remembered.
I'm okay. Or remember as because of Kennedy, you know, saying yeah, no. Does it really matter? No, does it matter to me? What is wrong is wrong.
No, I agree to that. Personally, I'm doing an analysis. Not make sure I say the timing and everything. Ethically, for me, it's really meant to divert attention. That's what I see. So I'm going to divert attention. Let's deal with this one after. I'll come and talk about that. I think that it's meant to divert. How
anyway, that is your point.
Yeah, my opinion.
Kaluja, yeah, some Jamfia idea and yen ya freno. But Manucho thinks and Kennedy and I have boss in G. But now said a mechano. Now the obedi kai at the core parliament and ana speaker ni hon to defer action. When it is deferred, it doesn't mean ya bogu.
Yeah, okay. What I'm just looking at, say, privileged committee. How many times no movement? Maybe that is a time.
No, privileged committee is a committee. I'm with you. Say we are DNA.
But it's part of parliament.
I say ethics committee of parliament, and I say committee. Omutimi baba, like they can punish you and they can warn you. They can discipline as a discipline committee.
It is part of it, and they did decide when to sit down.
No, say a committee as and when. Like if there are no issues, fine. But if there are issues, then we meet.
Yeah, it's an issue. Maybe there's a time maybe more chance. You know, more 2 issues in India, and I don't have a problem. But then if it is a long Sami Jamfidiano, as a commercial that because any long overdue.
Yeah.
Now because the intensity of a friend saying Kennedy Japan there no high ntimi yesana mo de nimi ani na ekwa we be say na mo friend people for na man friend this for na those kind of stuff we have to stand on the authority say we just look at the intensity of the thing as much say we dey attempt those kind of stuff but we dey say we are making comment nipa ba ko ewu another one and hwe dey be say BBC una me che no we dey no some displeasure me na to some jobs to some of the other colleagues or parliament and the political representation of parliament or true jobs and friends.
But then I may be some say privileges committee or honor or case number 1, not 2 abeka 1. How does that change the picture? And again, Canada Japan has gone to the privileges committee independently. Abrana case be anyhow. Time now cases parliament phone stupid foolish parliament in here. They hold him. Nothing happened. Indeed, if nothing will happen, nothing will happen. If something will happen,
this morning dispensation there. If you are trying to do it that aspect,
yeah,
and that aspect in there, for because they're trying to do some equalization. As Manicho was saying,
I don't know factor. So the thing happened.
The fight is there, but also a Idianache. What I say, a show, one man transfer. But then now we buy or more transfer.
Among also you have suggestions. Say on Sebakundi I refer, but also you have suggestions. Say
no, he filed a motion.
Yes,
the motion has been filed.
Yeah, but we Kennedy there. The speaker has referred it, but when
they can and they can filing motion.
Yes, but it has not been referred. I want to tell Kennedy's own has been referred, but when he's filed, but it has not been referred yet until some continue tuning.
That's what it
is. That's the correct way I perceive it.
What I want to do is say, and me can pay the and Kamundi can Idian
and they say better now.
To transfer we are not we're within the bar and we don't have any issues. By saying now on what transfer so the same time say
they'll be saying the same time. So it means the same time. But I'm not feel say Sami Jenfiasem about match right now. So he was looking at timing.
Okay.
And then I make us a background of the story. I'm say MPBD kind move case no, but because of whatever the house was doing, because of it was deferred.
That time now a bad hit now almost some veterans be.
Yeah, it was deferred.
It was deferred. But no veteran we almost have a deputy minister come away. Omunye because of that maybe they didn't have the time to do this one. But there's a time I'm quite there. Every person compare you know. Omunye intentem na yehu de ebesu akọ.
Okay, ti yɛmfa no nwie Canada Japan ɛdeɛ no ɛna yɛde to aso na yɛ tie ne sɛ owura Canada okopre kwa Japan ɔno ɔse ɔyɛ simply unstoppable opem na ɔbɛpem na enra na yɛ kan nsɛm ɔka fa Erastus ɛho na ɛnɛ asɛm foforɔ a ɔde aba ne sɛ privileges committee ɔmommra he's ready, bring it on na minimum fam feso na minimum fam mbweni yɛni abre nya ade bi di agro na ɛno da nkyɛn so a owura friend sɛ MP baako a ɔno nani abre oni Canada Japan I don't know omo tai yipa o Suhini they get clashes sometimes oni Muntaka ni we
first one Muntaka na kokan no
clash say no nye issue we
ene ye ba ko no parliament phone na we Suhini we no because you should like you said move emotion
Suhini yeah okay yenti Canada Japan se beti ne voice ne kakra
o mani wasam I was said baby omuchro letter no ko bia also omuchro apology letter e come first ebusunafo a omunkofo mu two ebusunafo a omuma e prepare at the hospital and sama oma beka obi asem wa they should be ashamed of themselves. I still repeat whatever I said they are corrupt kwesi chum mateno or no say wankasa you should be ashamed of himself. He said it in my office. Say, Akunta, I'm using the exact words he used. Akunta, then call for trial from Ombu because also Mubuamu 2016. As Mubamu show into Mudia, they'll go all out after you. Now, what would be Wabra? A choir almost started, almost this fast, so establishing trial from Yamadeba out. What would tell me? Now, I'm going all out with trial from. You cannot use the media, police, everything to threaten me to keep my mouth shut. I will continue to speak the truth anytime. Who can say myself and got privilege? If I did not tell more, so I am foolish MP. So stupid, one more brother, and she can't go to Ghana. That is Suhini for him. Suhini, I'm so disappointed in him. Did he have or the year politics? Now, MP before so we are disappointed in him because Amra Mutaka, Akoka said, Judge for Aji bribe was said in the Supreme Court for Aji bribe. MP to leave bank and the Chini Kasa and Panaco privileges. Privileges, anybody, number coming out of the MP don't want to be giving you one. MP. He didn't have any. We may hear to Parliament. Even freeway for speaking the truth. Opia Jim come Casa Boy Shaman, Niam, and no crack and yet Kawakana, and no crack after. Mammy and Nifikan entry, and many people, and Mantoka Magana, and that is exactly what Joy FM is doing. Say, and Tokoba Magana, near Joy FM. And I'm a true. Okay,
Canada Japan on my FM and there Anopa.
But I personally think he's diverting there. It's a full tape, but it's being held because of Erastus as a winner kind. Don't concern no I say so yeah. We yeah,
but say no one okay.
No, but when to I wish he could tackle that. Yeah, I said they should beat him near there. And I maybe upon reflection, I think I didn't speak well.
Man went in here.
Let me tell you, on Joy FM say, I'm going to bomb mine on say, but yeah, they were formed in '95 because they want to. Yeah,
didn't make us on divert you know. Unse okay say Joy for intro apology letter.
Yeah.
So it was on this same story. I see one Joy for intro apology letter to Nkrofona Yekumo because Erastus reports na ma Yekumo. 2, they should be ashamed of themselves. And then 3, also kwesi chume deny in terms of attack by Brony the one mentioned, but which doesn't mean no one can say one can tie. Or can ya be say I'm disappointed in MPP because time MPP MPs no because time your friend is saying Mutala and so can say Supreme Court aje bribe MPs bi antimi anka say yen hell Muntaka sorry yen hell omo before the privileges committee, which is an admission to the fact say semna wa kana ne nkrofo so fo aso say yen fa no privileges committee no ya. That is why he's saying he's disappointed in them. What
but the point is that Media Foundation the issue ama yes yen hell in here, the young boy's life looks threatened, and we are all afraid for some of the outrances away. That is one time I say Joy FM phone. It's another part because he said we've taken bribe, but it's once we will come to that. But the truth is that we are afraid for the young boy's life.
No, I know
this morning I was expecting that he will talk about it.
No, the disappointing.
So is he standing by the fact that still young Boakwala, President Ankobe Bono, and I say Metier Baby Danan, no see. I just son and also he thinks his boss was in the before our car way, no, but in the spur of the moment the boss will come to a subtle admission that maybe he went too far. Because I think Joy FM we're all interested. I mean person chair Joy FM as 95. Maybe what did they want to do? I like this part of the story. But where Ghanaians are worried and afraid now are here complaining and say, Ahmed Swale, you said similar comments here. Ahmed Swale died. You know, Wasabi making a similar comment about another person. You feel he did not say the right thing. That is where the news is. I don't think Suwini. No, people will be interested in Suwini Faninko Privileges Committee. No, he's going to Privileges Committee.
Suwini Faninko.
I Kwakasi and Faninko. Suwini filed a motion.
Suwini filed the motion, exactly. And the motion was granted, and exactly. He's been held before.
Yeah,
Suwini was still foolish.
Yeah, Suwini didn't ever follow. Say, I don't know. Suwini no say
he's a foolish MP.
There are two severe.
Or more Brebia. Or disappointed in him, and then he talked about being disappointed in MPP as well because the MPs also agreed.
Yeah,
because say a file motion now.
Yes,
there has to be votes.
Yeah,
what I say, say MPs ne ejitum say ampayam fa unko ansa na edwako if they feel say ehun nhyɛ den here and you don't get the vote now yam fa unko and onu feel say onu na MPs afo aso because without the MPs support he wouldn't have been hauled before and the
that's why Privileges Committee. It wrong. We are in a democratic dispensation. It is a wako kaka same way. Now we are that it's as good as trying to say that you're fine so because you'll be held before the committee and you go there and explain and you go free. At the end of the day, what you say, even Metier way or see there is a gentleman. He does blah blah blah. He was being careful. Say why would that same gentleman has issue every death in Ghana Biano? He seems to know the person. He can boldly tell you.
Kwakuba say officially sorry say parliament
yes, and chairman of
Defense and Interior.
But I don't know many because you can one of the longest staying MPs. Say position there the more
is it about how far or how?
Oh, and also count because you are a senior member.
Senior now deserve near the amount.
Canada Japan.
That's obi
not deserving.
Obi to me started school co primaries do pieces obi buffer from there.
What I'm saying is that
best start P5 near
chairman of this committee is senior MPs. None of them I was going through. None of them is a first time and on chair. They try to not a communication before we got here. No, he was the chairman. Joe Wise. On your chairman. No, we vetting committee. He's just a member.
But my point is
chairman of committees
this is a sensitive area.
That's what I agree with.
We are long behavior area, no classified information you cannot keep. Now, misbehavior.
It's another story. I agree in principle that the man is very sensitive. Before then, but does he qualify for it? Does he have bueno? A matter of no. I think it doesn't qualify because it has emboldened him to make some of these huge statements, which people are also entitled to. Before here, he was a chairman of the communication committee, which we did not hear a lot. But maybe I hadn't a sensitive. I made to say MPP needs to be careful because man is our position winner. Then people begin to feel that you are emboldening him to make these comments because he says that I have privileged information. That is why I am saying they should beat him. No idea, but trying to feel that privileged information. He's been fully briefed. He's been He's been fully briefed. He's been fully.
Maybe it's a question.
He's been fully briefed on all the issues. He's been fully briefed into so can. He knows what he's talking about. Where people like okay, we have not been fully briefed. Into maybe that is why you have to go before a committee and go and tell them why you have all the right in Ghana to say that they should beat him, and if you're the president, you would have made them beat him mercilessly. because why are you still making those statements? I don't think you are making them out of Nienya Yeshua Ibi. Also, I got committee in him, and you think the way he spoke, you are so well informed that the boy is lying and he wants to cause me in Ghana. It's a media
point in this.
He should not be worried saying the colleagues na jatum so uncle, because it's not a place to be killed. It's a place that
so he is a foolish MP.
I mean, that's why I don't even want to double there, because it's there are signs of dishonorability. We are a honorable person. You don't go that extent to onboard brand or your foolishness. I think these things are. I mean,
Kennedy seems unstoppable. I say, Muntumi for police for Muntumi for media, Muntumi for and Kamanuntum. Afekwa na mebe kasa. So he a foolish MP or more brand to pesa kunsi Ghana. And all that. I'm disappointed in MPP MPs. Mutala Kokika say Supreme Court aje bribe. I know they more into me am wa my amfana ma privileges committee and him. Meme Koka say na NDC for make motion. Musumu to aba for so say emfami ko privileges committee and him and all that. Kennedy is being Kennedy.
Yeah, always because in this particular instant, the man I didn't who say, oh, kind of same be war net two. Wow FM TV station Emma a branch and so and check we and another same sentiment and our comments was a pass the same way the man for who say what they all come was asem na let's say BBDH and see omo fa won previous committee na omo ko to anu na e dey by asem buy am out me can say na make many times so say Kennedy on tune boas because you no kwana nim yansa o Ghana. Say bibiba na say more parliamentarians you just have to respect yourself. Say no ma koyi na obi free say enkoyi a ade akwan a say more parliament mo police for no no I want am de kwa rasa mo court no wona mo kwa ensema o kan ye no na am abachichim na mwa almost de ma no de amount na me say ade no wakwa bieda na me say mo kwa no anya mo hwe nti I say one toothless book dog we are okwa be so nsem na come asem na ma wa sorry ko but there's na first one
bia na amafo suro no me koya ara ko de me hu asem beba o
nti first one okwa no ma anya ne hwe nti okwa this time around no
Kennedy has gone to the privileges committee me ni say ba ko pempo he's gone there a couple of times
na me unu onyonko na say onu fi so wa ye bibi na enye na ode okwa na that you say ombo bra nkwa na obobra Ghana Kennedy
kaza
Charlie but nkwa
na obobra nti say eno ma koye na o kan semichi obi na bibi nkoyi a
no say foolish parliament phone adini na akro
information
but nothing happens
yeah Anopa na minim say like recent times wa ko ba me swallow the so focus here hell no but it was omobogu
wona me chere nti nkwa na obobra na mo pepepe na mpese echo and when somebody's life is at stake and media landscape no chere say the media na be hu no and eso muka and he says is what boy down say expose Joy FM for no and nkaka woni na say media for na adwuma na omoye Ghana no enkoye omoye
so make me point ni say Kennedy threatening that way no not just a Kennedy bibi tuna no or expose obiana yeah. If you do that then you are doing a disservice to the country. So when him say Joy FM for illegal dealings or my bibi bonne bibi nkoye be omo je bribe omo ye say na say won twen kopem say yes am for unko privileges committee anim and say na what threaten say obe expose o man not just say no kra na so person kan Ghana no you speak when enema bibi kotiawa na obeka na say mentiase
most definitely I mean approach our end there that is a test so say or no there menko kanu own himself if it is have you in his pocket don't ever go there and just say Kennedy makokan because and somehow obey ya to edwabedwa no wa obenu ho enti eno so to a crowd for no to momone sofo eno che say media for no omo so mo ye no ma bi wo ho a enye enti na ma wanya da akodo ni say ye de me ko privilege committee a mo da mi a meye say and no chess other media stations no bibi say Peace FM ni Adum FM those kind of stuff no na say omo sanse mo nkaka bia na onso omo hasem ehwom kotokom so omo koka or the same deba Kennedy approach this say so office say when you live in a glass house, I don't throw stones. So go to say kima, and the body. That's what he's trying to do, but of which is not good for Ghana democracy. And now once again, I can say Ghana journalists, and I say yeah, bano. First na eye Ukokotran radio station where you say there Ghana for no bia no one way or the other journalists in his own right, because he say obia say or phone not the series wa they tell Akotono dia and obi wo kra on chain location, but they also helping the country grow in a way. It is all called now so boy man na man akoko no bonifying, because they say as my bay drag the whole institution of Joy FM into dispute and be multimedia as a company, no. They say and some baby where's a mojma mayan that they na koma Ghana no matter because mojma kwa credible, because Canadian sense some dey be because multimedia for say kwa say this, but they're not looking at the big picture. Say they are doing the job for Mother Ghana, but not for any political party. What I'm saying, say young koso come papa and share na this privilege committee no oma nye bibi amfa sa Kennedy sa okoi enanua medi omu ya pa, because the first one na buy no ya ntin hu buen, second one so anya buen dia na se Ghana asem ba ipeja koso ye dey be to form na say I mean your mama beka Ghanaians always have short memory. Asem ba na beka gigigi ye kwa na fi eja mu eja na eja ne sampan yemfa tangible solution yeah punishment be a bit me and suspending no and then to be removing a free parliament because of this short chance, because say the on officer or Ghana asemi obeka be fa no did na opo omano ye kwaya nearby
na omano ya kwaya nearby Unity Radio 1039 Canada Japan he's even adding more after saying na Ibimufu say he will come back reformed and say abusuan bia the spare of the moment na me kan sa anti Ghana for fan chemene to da ebia reporters no so report no nye ebetimi ama bibiasi. He rather went owl and more even angrier at Joy FM and then Suhiyini, who filed a motion for him to be held before the Privileges Committee, and then also his NPP MPs. Our Filisenka MPP MPs na senko mo tanechi because Mutala Koka say Supreme Court of Waji bribe and Omakas mama MPP Muntaka yeah I know they wan kashe na MPP for ntumi amfana nko Privileges Committee on the Okoka say Moma support to NDC for say amfana nko Privileges Committee into a disappointed in MPP MPs. Canada Japan or say foolish Suhiyini or you foolish MP or more bra or Ghana Nabiam Babrin Salon Adaruma Ena Anochi trading near Anochi cold store Ube UT weekend day kai say big Mrs. Opo National baby shower ne baso big time enti ko UT say utri Kalusha say ni tri wafu so wanya wonsi we be pam no manu choso saa wa baba bia ye be hwe wanim say de watete wanim wa UT kama enti wonkonko yimuti Nabiam Babrin Salon Main Street you know open sama store no na bo ho na Friday all day ya adwuma kopem say ebebo anaju be ti say nundu the store is open, come get your haircut and
Jaga Master
I did now but now say unim zani dimbo e fa no Jaga Master Master
M-E-I-S-T
Meister
Jaga Meister German to mean that Beman to mean they can Frederick's nebiti I am a doom and my tomb for Trobian Winnie since they come and cut it come and cut it. Okay, I'm not trading say brabeton nam nyina so na say nam no etwitwa ma na odi udwa bibia na Friday, you know, thank God it's Friday be do udwa nyina. And then we brought some flavor, entertainment flavor. That is what we'll be doing every Friday. You better add a little bit of entertainment, sports, and then we get into the political issues on Friday freestyle. Tiyemfa course ni na yema ya free phone so chiro madwe on the program. Ya sha say fie nu abema Rahman so Rahman we are Rahman, we are not that the boat to call. Nana, we jam so at us. Rahman, my intel.
opponents now the champion commander of Aries, Commander 1, the great commander. Mamicho and Amicia, Ayeminia, Mamicho, no Mastamina Kalisha. It is some of Mokano, a year, thank you. And Nipa the Umu Kurana Waka, and never move ya. This is some now, no question on Moka. Minya Uku, never tell you what I say. And Tigana Hana Yawan, and Yaziano, Canada Japan. The Siena Ghana for Diana, and the Siena Ghana for this book is called Ecosuana, and I'm the City Ghana from Benana. And I'll be a problem at Canada Japan or so many problem. Would have been Diana, or who was using the wood company, what Diana Ghana for you, or be a wood cannon drama, and I'm also get next party. What kind of president? Who was who to the judge and so if you are who Sikano? Usikana, what other should I find Janka, open what Jankana, Usikana, what other should I find company, I'm a Ghana for everywhere, and a Diana, Ucho, and a new Scat, and a Mother was what Brazil, Canada, Japan, what Brazil, if that one of my factory, I'm for nephew and Kurano, I'm going to join Manu. The can't say about Canada Japan and say, I'm going to join him. One said, Canada Japan, Ghana, for the Chino Farmer, the Canada Japan, Canada, Massa, Canada Japan, can come on to Canada Japan, yes, we are. Massa, Canada, too long. Say it to me, Natia, and Canada Japan, dear, I'm not selling for you. I'm going to 2 people. I'm not selling 2 months, and are you cool? I'm not funny. And then you're sorry now. Canada Japan, exactly. Go ahead and for reporter. Minya, I don't Ghana no crash. Ghana, I don't Ghana from the crash home, fight Mutagisa. Canada Japan on the white, but me, Canada Japan, Kazakatano, Ukofa, Canada, almost top of my Canada Japan. I want to meet some who are bad. I want to meet some who are. Then we are Canada Japan, partner to Kumanimati. I make Canada Japan, Palapra, I want for Canada Japan, and no Ghana for Canada Japan. Okay. Canada Japan. Master, I'm not forced to go, but I'm not catching the minimum boy on Yenya Messia, on the Scapa of Canada Japan in the water. If you don't want trouble, go down an hour. Or be able to see other. I'm not coming to don't call the free market now.
Raman, Yadasi, thank you very much. Unity Radio 1039. Bafo is our original Sumame. Bafo Afino by Janasu Bimo and him. We announce so. Mamma family Abema Daddy Boot. Daddy Boot upon design.
Yamia don't go international. Minister,
Eradiadum Bacham, ain't you?
You mention MPP money now, what if for Omuti, sadly, mention mobile 18 was at the boat fashion, but you wouldn't then there. We are 80 Unity Radio. Namina, Abua for Mumaya Senior Konya, a Fred Danny Daniel, Yamisha, Mountain, Super Mojimaso, there so in your Konya Fred program in Vidani Daniela. The national power chance and no 2 days in the Mima, before. What's up for Kaka, a Kaka Minty? We could jump on our honor. Maybe a Ikatra, maybe other community. We are factor and said 2 days in the memory. You international.
Daddy, what do you do?
Metro Martin, international. Michelle or about to say when the shoes. I say when the shoes, when the shoes. Now, already can send him to say, I sample for no super more fire saying I'm for mobile in Chomo. Because I see we are living in a dark world ruled by evil. Or the neck us out. Now I can dress now the boy. And you even a Ria of the Sanka Yankupon and Riana. What to me, don't naked, the winner, the big chile. Oh, TV to so canyon. Into your by 4 1 pound of ass idea. Into your movie say to a Mukasa. I have a funny try to say here since the country for no Mukasano. Now, international, tell you wrong. Maybe when you say, you see, I will be on Amaru, Bunifa, or Tunefasa, fine. That was share before this anymore. Or you know what you Papa. When one day, Minka be Kennedy. because what we now the Kokama Jolly Asema, a buyer Kennedy. Your body, your mom, your both flying people, your both Kaka, and this Yasama, Cabina, my case. Never done to you, who and Klapuma Sibre. Let's all type of kick and send me there. Me, I mean, Kennedy. Okay. Yeah. And I wouldn't have had a parliament. And your prayers are for to be dinner terminal. So I was it's a minister committee on my plan, but be as on with them, not to be ano, or move from land to not say in a free parliament in New Media. Because I need the end I took you now because Open the crew more similar. Kennedy, we can't sit there or although Nima say or Nim Kwana Brabadiada. Open Kennedy so young money Timon Mufua. I also guapa just say a Buffoni Casabi and Amanaka say you see me threat. NBC, we move from the yard. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much, Daddy Boot. Okay, Daddy Boot, no. Namin pick the next caller on the line. Nana Ujambo Ama from Obuasi. Nana Apom Design.
Yamiadum Senior, Mamin Daddy Boot, and then in Yarama Mabafo. Na Maritone, Madame Fiamia Sweden.
Kalusha, King Kalusha. Nana, Mr. Frano, King Kalusha, Nana Frano, King Kalusha,
yes. Now, the young Kusi MC or boy, a friend of Zuba, the view of the American, that's why I NBC. Now, my partner, a year to my pa, Obo Bosia, and I think Zuba, so any year or Sipat, the senior can come. Galaji, but you don't pass from carrying a swapper as your MC on my feet and for 4 room. I have I think, oh, can hear that out. Oh, you got the end of our pass the town. What do you do? I will tell you, so I thought, also for the one room you're going to end there. Or better on another tell you, no meaning. Mamachia, I'm not trading, I'm not to an Papa fee. So I say I'm not trading. I want to put on our George and Namwi. My practice account and then the practice account. This is all now, Papa, at the Ama or Yam, I'm more your farmer to Metro or Metro by a number of year blue and no idea where we're not. I'm not trading. Yawana Yaira, Yamen come home, Yamapia, my papa. And Yamen then I mean, that you go to Kano. Yeah, there's also Papa, we said before. You are a compare for Japan. Yes, yes, I mean, Nippon 9, I want you to get maybe good be able to nobody. At the moment, PPL Super 2020. You look at Japan count. What's it Canada Japan? Who you Nippon and San Comuma and PPL Super account? Oh, count. Other way, oh, yeah, dang. Me see omo kafa ani the war akansa kan yegusa ye say na bi yigo ye say no kan na man for e sha man for before ye ka say first country ye ho e bebre ana me wuska ana me tia show ana ya mebo me say wo yo be ma be buy fuja fuja wo be ma be buy fuja and one sort of boy say no funny man to from any pam and yes for my PPL super o kan ho ba ko asantare ni ha. The Washington region here, why? Oh, somebody can be good. And you are when the you go to go. Oh, dear, we are in the pool, Pumisro. They are not any up from any sort of where to set a quajas and he will Johnny and who's Johnny? I feel no about. Oh, to me. And the Americans, man, come up for myself from the Swami. Also, I have met here. You wouldn't cry, Mecca. No man first can influence me. No man can number that I'm next. Yes, you are Miss on the pedal was a mess of muscle. And you come over to stop on the manager, my put down. Martin, yeah, that's it. King Kalusha, ultimate. Yo, King Kalusha, so also better than Kawai.
King Kalusha so better than can Nana Jambo Amayeda say Unity Radio 1039 Anopa Bosuo na way ofra na onzo do adwenkyere ede aba Nana Ujam Boama ewie amemfa the next caller Oluma na also Oluma to asoma me apom ti say
yo pobia na also
Erade adome ho eden pa
yo me danyamia manentia manetio na Kalusha manentia college na maboko na manentia be papa we can dance up and take it manentia me do sada sama ko do ago sama de dia obi am salamu alaikum opo I think ọdọ kana Japan sense ma ba na ya kabi kana Japan Ghana ha na ha se ya ma se ma ya ya eji ago I go like the obi wa ba mo a from that but one time I say no one is about the law except those who obey the law. Now the bank for the class say Ghana man to you Brano or Brano. And running here, I say, Mam Brani, Ghana, and now to your Mampini, and now to your Mampini Gada, and I'm to your MC, and I'm to your MC, and I'm or that, over there, what to them you are here, that or here and cover. Can I Japan, you obey your far, I'm as well. Mustariana, your Sarona, Japan, there. We will be on here. What kind of play? And oh, yeah, he's going to Japan, yes, I didn't in favor of one thing better. Two men in another number of football before 2012 election. Another number of football so very for another for energy advancing corruption. I'm not to call out for a friend and I in the numbers is 12 by the number 12 can tell what you have to say. The number or yeah, not any football, any way the ball ever. I'm a make a keep a flower bandana between the and Canada and Crimea. But only can I point none and I would defend it for play. Then I want to open India and see a plan of the good and one I want to a new office now or the 2 bedroom, 4 bedroom or the man to go. That sounds why any air conditioning Bakuma could take near the one office for. The not a sense can the four of the defending for playing for Panasonic taking a air conditioner for later. You can't send the brave boss scandal near the debate and I can defend our phone. I'm not worried. But why they are granted you the
2 so yeah.
You think country there, taking the 4 cars out of Nafrana, young Copa branch and cloud, and come running the baby. You think a country there, your Copa branch and Catameda and other way. A candidate ran a 12 now, I may not put them running a job and on them. Because what's the final crowd man that I know run away here? If you are 41 years old, up or down, who then you want to get? As a kind of water, who in a Mobian Canary. Can I support next TV to get them? You see that the way of stupid for your one wife. Yes, now with the thing at Tamil. I will find a high for the dead you are transferring for both region. So the point you are friendly with there. But because you must not read your book at yes. Am I a daily Mongadi for 4 months? The daily 4 months now. The side day, yes, you know, the guy must not the car 300 million. The state who are man captain every person, that is 300 million. And some a year people get 300 million. In all of them 900 million. And some a year some over for them for 4 months and some Mahama. And this was a 72. And your party time for and if I ain't so much on that. So all of us can support from Rasso.
Okay, Olumaya, that's it.
Open the 30 seconds. And the better parliament, we are useless. The parliament is not useless. When the 2 of them came, that was doing that. What is the analysis? Now we start now for any time and CA going for defense. Even how was Papa your president? Now we look for
okay, yeah, that's it. Thank you, man.
We are useless parliament.
Oh, there, almost from before privileges committee. One abekoko you one. Okay, my main for the next caller on the show. Dear Dunusu, Bafo is sorry, Bafo Bacho Drus main too.
Mamicha na mecha tifuina na yabo abasu ne gimagem bisamo.
Das minua bema.
Nte kwese ya funkuma ya funja. Sisi ya kana Japan ako kansema no amochi kakra. Na nsama sisi ya efero presidis committee a honsen oguso kikendiku. Sabi ka fache yenge privileges no de. Na say yaba ka say parliament dey useless. You also stand the chance of being called. I would think privileges committee to come and answer questions. In as much as you discuss this issue, being very careful. Now the choice of words they do. So yes, at the end of the day, we're going to put ourselves into trouble. And also say yes and for. Oh, the way I'm going for Kasan and as for city organa, and every time Diana, I'm not adding no meaning. But be more so. Okay, Honorable Japan. In fact, he's one of the people I adore so much. When people pertinent, but that notwithstanding, but they are all headed towards nowadays. In fact, anointing. The best then won't turn it down to crack because the echo ever MY. In the dance, a choir, man for be of late after social media. A cassette paying for home, paying for him for politicians, presidents, vice presidents, ministers, anointing. In na cassette, I say, it's ever said the honorable minister. I think you may have those to do. Ono kodi me ya doso do. Wanyu kene Japan, wanyu kene Japan ya doso. Ikeda tizano onto ni down kakana but the aneme tika kone die. O my party no e lose credibility. No wonder say I push via babonte say nka to abananka the probability some people be lose me high no. Because of some of these things, a winter abane ye juma in always there back. E depend dia kasa e kankeni pasu to lose goods. Ndi me yanto e boase. Can Japan elect now on the Boataka. Now, I think when this year we say, I will phone our money will yes, we can be on Panamanian. So, a Reverend Evangelist when this year, and I say, credit my friend.
CPN Abema Bafo Israel Sorry Unity Radio 1039. May pick the next caller on the show. I'm off for now, so do I join Aba. Yina ya twatu Ghana ye yonti Ghana nkankruntia ana yina ete da sara kase manabia babrin salon no eta yechi same yadru so mayinti o same una yadru so mbacho the platform is yours una yiti o kasa yiti o
obo ndasi obo ni akonya manya na nani na nchia manuchu na nchia opanyikalisha opanga na mekonenza mzungu nse nene na kofera nje jumadi kesebi wa ye baby shower bi edaso na misaga phone jamfo ni se omna farochi one ye mutuna gretin bibia ko so na the expectation na yesu ye den pa boga techi opowon enzama ko so no me eye ne yapigere because onabo kanele Japan am se odia ebele di ene ampa eya oti kasa ne atemi opo eya doso e kania eze kwa no oya be abeji twini na sajima na woye na Ghana focus plan oya be dia atemi ne ya too much and in a way no he is making his own party unpopular and himself because encourage himself okasa e wo kwanya so come quality the city and a fearful person or a fearful person, sorry. Or you be a fearful into it's cast as about attending a colleague or parliament. I call you a crime one pair for you to come on air to insult him immediately and try you into the restaurant. So I know he's really no more, but I'm said the guy wants to open up my never tell action at a crack. I tell us the arrogant across absolutely only. In terms of an intimate market upon the often more Kazan, but was it from that? So the Wabra could be the idea of no sober because the idea you are older than him. In Jinfa, but I want born when it comes to parliament issues, any issues of this nature, you don't bring in any properties that are acquired. And I said, if you Wabra property is large, it doesn't come in. But just face the issue and settle it. And any idea is to Kennedy but Omra from Kakra. Now 10 minutes I have to force and Lupo. So that's a story. This way, any better crime, any 3 times 3 years, and here. You're inviting a privileged committee in any minute. It's been long overdue. Adentina or Casatia Haruna Idrisu and honorable Abamba the year from privileges committee. But this is the guy who Casatia Kufa be so many years. Casatia Penifo will Ghana has so many years when Casatia month for the attempt that you're inviting a privilege committee. Adentina may or Cassette or more in this form in 20 or more inviting a privilege committee. This is hypocrisy to the highest level. But and can so quiet about here now, quiet opponent anyone can or the Bamu move for them. In the Choyoko, the Tribune, sanity. That's meaning a Ghana, I heard the I could see for Mr. Yeah, we have Papa Kennedy, the Oman of Buffalo, and Chicabrick. Now a Baya, you can tell and no cotton activities to carry to on the retracting on the patching. I mean, now you say,
sure, we are no better. Sammy Yada CP and Abema Sammy, the address is our number 95 no to Asumami.
Well, Ibrahim, the Gina Papa.
That's Mini Abema.
And then, oh, Rama, and Pinocra. I don't know the new data. Now, upon my main chair, they decline. My main chair Ghana for me now, or more American. Now, yeah, Ghana. My chair now, more tea for no more money now. Okay. And then some of the open to my friend. And then I'll give them to my camera. Young Canada. What was it when I go discussion hall? I don't know.
Online break, original Kakramai. Online Munya, my MP another caller. Maybe you can come back now, to us because your line is breaking and it's giving us horrible noise and feedback here. My MP will be for what number here 54 but to us my
how do fire?
Yeah, how do my into upon design?
What for your father, Uma? A year now, Nanado Moon and Kudi.
Thank you.
My member of us, young coupon shroud, Pedro Yoka, and 2 combined the hours and body, Mapane, my Ghana, and Kunani. If I go and come into FM, I do my phone in and Cocoa better for the drop in Molutu, and in the player for Papa Kalusha. In Bosuo, Maya, the young coupon show, Mamma Kruger, Naya, Kama, Sani, and you check out my day, and so any one in training for me, Momu, any argument. Now, I'm told me who shall near your college, Nina. There, Opo, some we Canada, Japan, some I simple and not something. I black Canada, Japan. What can I say? Yet, I'm a warrior, young boy. Our Mukobu boy in Kulu, Sam Reno, Nanka present our dear Nina, don't call Kufadu, woman Mira, every Canada, Japan, and Kawan Yakwan, and Martin Deck, Uncle Take. Your friend is a radio presenter or Joy FM. Because while you be Amaya Jaru until the open no warrior was 15 Ghana Miracle in Canada, Japan, Essin Ghana Miracle in present. Nipa car somewhere in no Wajanu, the open the Nipa Penny or Ghana. The actual Iowa one or two commission the report about the single Ghana and will report to the Akusi. Into the Pia Penny or my Ghana because Mampina would just would the Bonicura won't for him. No, I get anything Canada, the fire Koya, Woki Katanta, which is 1 mile from Bobia. If some boy a mountain in and out, don't call for because Anka or Muya or Mamma Rano, Mudia, and Comuna Anki Katan, the same media in Etapitaku. Yes, I see media, so you have a Kisabilis, not to the no money upon here. It's in another. You know, one thing I know we the name say we are Omara's lawyer and 2 Obama Miraya, the Masa Minia, Nesanet, Obama law at Sawa Ghana, because the Canada, the port area partner still will see and I'm running in India. Not just Mirani Ghana, Mirania Juma Ghana, the Upia Pen will be area. Into my Ghana, the Amino Posite, Yedin Taibo, every tire, every tire, what because the Ecoso Maniminia and yet. wodi wani tu we ya wo because ni papa ya o mu ku ni e wo wanti ni am ni papa ya o mu threaten wa kwa case they 4 times a police for no to one am wa ni am wa ko case ni bubu o mu di no mu tu one am wa kata tu ni tu we an currency ni anti police just going to do piape or no be in Ghana because of me now the dump of follow Mura ma any argument to Ghana for now butre we don't know if you say Papa and watch Ghana for now 2024 mama about when you to better me that
yeah that's CP Unity Radio 103.9 thank God it's Friday I can't for say Nyame Adma kwesi ada Mrs. Super National baby shower no it's on tier to Safa Worcester for nyina again we Worcester na we tie me ampacho announcement bi aba na se wo pe adwuma na you bi opese otna Cape Cod area ho ba bi dia area no de tie ne se Worcester for mbacho muntie job opportunity ewo aye Martha's Vineyard no aye Cape Cod na omo say aye hotel omo epe housekeeper any laundry attendant na de tie ne se omo ewo accommodation bacho no enka opay ho ombema obabi atena oba baako na mema mienu omo accommodation for 1 female and 2 male omo betua wo so be housekeeper eno no ye $15 an hour na so pe laundry attendant na mo amobesi hotel no mo be use afidie si nuoma no a laundry attendant eno no ye $17 an hour omo pe bema emema mienu na enye say nipa no 3 pe no mo pe but they have accommodation omo wodan be ma wadem anu no ye free accommodation na ya sign $17 an hour ena ya sign wo so be housekeeping no I know they here oba for housekeeping no here oba ba akope eno no eye $15 an hour eno so so ye be ma free accommodation nti se wani je ho afre number we 508-981-1197 508-981-1197 eno ye Cape Cod area ho eye hotel adwuma free accommodation ye be ma odan adam free nti $15 an hour for a attendant and a housekeeper and a one be senior man and so a about $17 an hour free accommodation for 2 males and 1 accommodation for 1 female. Yada mo ase Timosha no so wani je ho afre number me de tu bia no 508-981-1197 508-981-1197 de edo ni so sesi eh wow number ye 41 ejamra I suppose ejamra pom design
ya do bo
mind you
na ko jati funya da wase ni man community radio nya munya da wase ko funya so em da wase jidasi opo ena no kleni ko de foku ani tu no ya di papa o se ska van di die mo e di u ko ni fini na mo di ye papa opo jaka le ko ni opo na e ka hu bi o mo pe di mo se ko ko ye wa se ka hu
na za obetimi aba America se si ade a ni ebrai
ade o kana ye de so bola ya boy ya kwere no timi no so wa ta sana do go ni maja ya da se o mo ni ma be shin kuran na be se sana bra bono na wa ku ne dim ta na nyame efefe ono hu se na bia no na no na be bia ne nye na o be sa cha na je na obo nyuma be shin kuran dia ta no bi epe se be tu shin kuran kama pa na itu no po nyum na ko ka wa se de o ze wo je ya so nyum ho ni o nyam nyum so ho ni o nyum so a entufu enkawe kan ni entufu enkawe de ka de ya ye no pasa na de ba o ze o pe ni poli be do ka no ka da room ba no ne ko da chino ne amati de no nyum ya ba ni na o so se nyum bu a utie mu nsem na o ze abrabo mu nsem no e ti se sama ko abrabo na na mafo nyum ya ba ya se na ni ewura ko TV media ye ku enkwara se ya na se ndi nyum de o ye nye ene de o ye ende o ya de papa o ko tete na yako kare ya fa tam no so anya na ntori ba pa wan kasa yi aje be ni dai akasa yi ti no bu wa ya o so nto bu wa kaka na tinya aboa ye pa o te kan se nyina no ka kare ja bo so wan kasa yi media for so kan o mu ka no o so wan kasa media for no ma bu o so ya pentem wantem no bu wa wuni mu a e pe pro o te be me de beto The media, you have to be reported in Kenya, I can't mistake in the buy. That no one or better way, and almost that is and no more ever. Now, when I walk out, where I take the country to go cool. All the little worker I did, you are by the also Bianca water. Oh, and no one was also here. Oh, won't catch him. And all over the people, one of the buses, well, where the station we are big, not a bitter. Also, and no one little mining. What have you? And all what I have on the floor, okay, I know your friend, or their friend, or them letters of work. As a friend, get your friend another. You want to walk at all. I'm not asking no way ever go yes. Okay, I don't my media or go to national city, look at Abbey. Okay, say, we walk away on Akucha. I didn't want my young Catano. Young Catania, Milo, Susia, Egum. We just want to count the papa. Also, you are giving one of them to and 1 year ago, Papa, and then never here. I'm not going to take you because of law coming to my idea. Only the Lumpia, one of the other number, this now go up on the Abba. Oh, also, I know, yeah, and I told your friend, was so good on the car, and I mean, it's a weird. One of the friend, or the friend, let me get to get a sham yesterday. Also, Cassaway, all the pro, I will come here, winning, never for really Emma. Or for better, if I go show you, Papa.
Asemo ejamra asipi ejamra ya to asuma me
yo po matcha wabeja for am say one person so mama ina ya TV kama abada wa TV bro sponsors so almost for the best at the time, yeah, no, Moncorswa, and so at the Quanya and Treyagents. Opo, Nasha Siasi, a year Canada, Japan issue. No, I'm down a fire in I movie. Sir, Canada, Japan, assign ADD colleague MP. Now, may I never acquire ya for the past 8 years, about MVP or more one the constituency and as the constituency or more to Obama such a person, but and also Bosuo or more parliament. Then why the crop of an I want to why or but me a Obama, or the Becca Bia, a time and answer, oh, put that big an honorable person, and yes, I do you think. What can I go quality no fee? I can't watch them say. Ebi omo fa kwan mi so Africa na wasa ba betu bia den akum yen na ye ni so hin wo mai no ha no yen ma tuma papa na ye no mai mu ha sa wo ba mre se bedwam enye sika na wanya na hotam na hwe se bia waye bibio yen nim ye so hin ya ye abo mai no in terms of journalism opo wa o ti we kwa o ya we ye so hin aya de abo mai no enye sika obenya hotam aba betina bedwam na so be kwa akọtina TV so adidi manfo atem na hwe se waye bibi and the best an honorable person so ye honorable thing dan that ni die no na me privileges committee o mo de na ko ne best say ye se fata bia se papa no mo de no mo fa nya no so man fa nya na some of us ne ye no bi ne be lusu interest na hope ye wo parliament ne be lusu wo ye de na se masa che person ta bia no ogu MPs animase enya this ni na na ti so mo so some of call report here na same fan na ye inaccurate ye video no ma dey na ye inaccurate o ma e se o se fatan sama e kosi and the best record dey da po organa na nya na dey onya kwanya na okotna ni TV so a ni president so bet na di o matema only o matem but o be ba publicly aba be DMP ne ni afika hon matem dey best no o ma na so ha opo lastly on me when the say ni some musicians almost say or master standing at for no and the we have no by the econo say ye nyina ye wo bra bobi mu na say enya adu time e say ye nyina ye den yes sir ye he by the mine and I say we have no econo opo ye tu na mo bi na ye nyina ye hu te ensem fata say yes sir and this is uncle boy so master ye benya kupo ati do matisa omomra na ye na ye nka ehumom na ye nyanya ni adwuma ya ni adwuma na ye na me adwuma yi nim sɛ ne ɛkɔ so wɔ ɔman mu ha no kura akra binom na so ayɛ den asakra ahokyerɛ ne ɛnɔɔma a yɛwɔ mu sɛsia yi ɔhɛ ɔma ma yɛ ho akyerɛ na n'adom ne na n'asefo sɛ yɛyɛ nyame adwuma a wanhwɛ ana aka wɔn akoma ama wɔn nyinaa sesa ama ahotɔ a yɛfɛ no wɔ ɔman mu ha nom no aba ɛde opo ɛkɔ na obi nso aba bi ase.
Yada asiye nu abema yaya Ibrahim yo point na wan you na online drop here. Oh Ibrahim na online munya o. After I say na online munya kra it was bad.
Online munya na me ko bae. Wa tikinya da se me kaka no na ma sana drop me.
Ibrahim Bacho yen drop one online drop here. Wa online drop now was me who answer we free so. Oda kasa yanko. Ibrahim, go ahead and make your point. Mind you, why?
Na minche mini ayaya na America fo nyina Ghana fo na amupe Ghana yiye no anya nya atumfo no na atumfo no de nche na bi nkoma mo omo amupe Ghana yiye no ana minche o na minche omo amo Ghana ha so omo amupe Ghana yiye no ana minche amo na miya na ponso japa no wa Don't research. Can I go on you do
Ibrahim and online in yet and yet yan toss Monday why? Yeah, online and Okasana Baye, it's very blurry like Kasana.
What do you think?
Ibrahim online in Mr. Yanto Monday, and then Friday upon them. What you see upon them? Say 7 minutes to 2. Yeah, 7 minutes to 2. Indeed, Yadisia Kaluja, Lianaka, sorry, so. Maso Mike, that's a headphone who's your Mike.
I free Friday now. I saw I try to say Sunday, the big hall, Indian hall, Shrewsbury. Address in quite simple.
152 Main Street.
152 Main Street. That's Mrs. Opo baby shower. I want a bathroom. Now many manicho. Yeah, has a DBA.
Was more information
dancing.
I'm the
He said I say so take care it is me by say there you are sorting me out. It's because you person we start money na when I must see a dear money efeno. We na mochi Embra India Hall or Shrewsbury. What's 152 Main Street on and now I'm be
Shrewsbury
yeah. Until I don't make her touch on tea. Mrs. and Munya with the Macano Busta for the Moya de Manefe. Sanko Jani de Moya de Pa and see the best will be any. Nah. Mumba me touch na bibia anya kama oho and next weekend until weekend there Friday no na bibia start humility me da baby akọ but okọ araro abafie ntem because boy the kaka this one is more than baby shower
of course and we can assure the people
accoutrement wofie no one man accoutrement. Yeah, Mr. Ambassador say accoutrement say. But that's so HO and Friday tea maybe I come. It you po ka be kan no ma ka wi tea obi bia uti ene so encha kese enkomam. Na we ya hear mo feedback and so we tuma boama adwumadi no akonkan na bibia kama opo
King Kalusha
yeah opo that's that
King Kalusha
yeah
a man for so king of the jungle.
Yeah.
Ken who amba. Me who didn't tell him Manucho Makwa because a man for so Montiasio. A man for say I end me a program no. ɛna obi bisa me sɛ opo na Kalusha ne Manucho ya mu di agora na sɛ oba bi abom la ma omo pre ne ho ana alam si na question bisa me de mede ya no mede de minima sɛ omo aba no ma be ka bi na mateo sɛ ya mpa sɛ nya mpa omo ananim yɛse de wayra nya mo anam sɛ de wayra no nanim ba bi otete nti Kalusha ne Manucho no omo no mo nanim ba bi a
di agro de di keke she ni o
saa
agro
jaman fo mfa ne sɛ agro
ba fo mfa da sa agro
nti obi obefa ne serious bia
I mean
oh no man for nim say agro ba na mo nim say agro bi ho a ya na sa we sure
but me dey bi na me ka so ndi na akwa bibia ho but ani dey be kan offer
sa o ka so onye dey
o de ye odi ya
onya boso dia yeso
ye ka say ofi anti na ye shere abu
bi se me dey so onya boso dia ye dey nkonkonsan
for esa ba yimi o be so say yimi free information dance ni mu ma na o be so yimi free
oh there is one yabo so there so spoke inside
we no mari to the minia
anyway I was avoya na agro ya sheda we just it's na so they can na ya weekend on Friday the thank God is Friday right nti ya chew bibia mamu nyina monitor adishi said the King Kalusha aka no ahobrasim ya tonsa afra mu nyina Mrs. Opo National baby shower no yochna yochnachi Sunday rain, 4 p.m. to 12 a.m. Okay. Rain or shine we are there rain or shine we've made arrangements said there I almost see be and subegugu nkakra we've made arrangements said there be kama rain or shine yeah call India Center on Sunday
we are going in our numbers
enti yeton safro bibia enra misha aminu aba pokua wo UPS enra se wo po na mpa no akopa anam se oh pacho my den also wo se me hu de koso bia me ye hu de ba send me fly anam se oh ade ma kan say I had a lot of people on my number but me sesa me phone no ebi o ha man save one call gogo obi o ha we save one say open tempty I lost some contact and I wish to answer you obia na me want a number ntumi nya obia number and onim dem di nya apoku anso no kasa no so me number because o ye ne birthday me na me MC man nti no so me number afi na me so okay o de wo fa o number na ye flash me avo search me di na wo o so okay o de wo board number na frame na Jimmy number na frame o fra odi me ba me boy ya number na be nam you see on the ones me number engine now me no ndogana ni me be kono say me no why there akobi sometimes that's why sometimes you lose a bimu number by changing your phone because contact ni be wa bia wo save a won hwe wo save call sim e be wa save call phone nti wo save call phone at the moment you change the phone you lose the contact wo save call sim at the moment wo sim no say and now change your number you lose the contact. Inti, I will advise people say my destination of your contact saving no says I've been using it but I don't know why sometimes Google Gmail who save you contact to Gmail na say on your phone for free oh yeah installation na say oh yeah setup na obo Gmail na automatically automatically contact na ebeba back
import
inti mo say who save number na destination ya hwe people don't check e bi o hu no answer number na ba no save into save ko phone so ne phone ne yira that's it o save ko ne sim card phone ne sim card no say phone yira with sim card to benya new sim card but you can retrieve your contact and you try and save your contact to Gmail no o save ko Gmail ne dia who set up a new phone bia obenya bia you just import your number or contact no easy to get it that way nti Mr. Monsha no so sanfa my name why iti mpacho say me send a flyer enye bo apayo I mean we are all one people we love everybody we are all community na enye bo apayo bia our number and I mean for the most part omo amewo omo number ne there for the most part I've sent it to almost everybody. So and a man for also Sunday few na Sunday ma what said them there ma Mr. Ajua Sunday ma what said them there ma Mama Gucci Sunday ma Mr. Da everybody King Kalusha na Sunday ma wa you know mami ya minu mami ya Sunday ma wa ohima heti Sunday ma wa You know, Nina ya the crow every Manichu send him Mabu Manichu did that. Mrs. Kosua Jemfi send him our. Everybody sends it to you. It's the same. And it shouldn't necessarily come from me. If you
baby send him our
the same. Bobodino, Bobiga and a man for the Mamako. Olu send him our. Nabiam send him our. Rashida Sandemawa, Bobodini Bim, Confanti Sandemawa, Nina Siwa, whoever, and my sweetheart Portia Sandemawa, the same. Obia Sandemawa, my sister Monica says Sandemawa, pe Obapa Tiu Sandemawa, a pe, Mod Sandemawa, a pe, I can't, and Nipan. Who is that there? Oh, yeah, no, Mamma Refum, Antibaba Sandemawa. Or no Bakusis Antibaba. Men come over Antu. Pentocobia.
But what kind of radio so be
I own commercial. Can you keep a secret? I commercial. Can you keep a secret? No, okay, that is the beauty of it. We are expecting everybody. Your presence is required. It's required. Na enyefe. Show some love to Mrs. Opunashna. You know, yeah. Kalusha and so Mrs. Kalusha beba enche. And then we show another massive love. Inti big Olu. See you back up. We are on our way coming there. So for Dazi, or see we are going. And but before we do that, when him say Nyamiya Aduma. There is a big program. Software friends, Reverend Sam Kranchankra. Ba yintiwi, MIT for intiwi quick. Nemra, neme sign off.
This is your presence. Royal House Chapel, Massachusetts presents Open Heavens Convention 2021 with Apostle General Reverend Sam Kranchankra. Once again, the Father and Patriarch passes through the land for a prophetic encounter. Theme: Let It Rain, from July 22nd to the 25th. Thursday and Friday, services will be held at 7 p.m. And on Sunday, 2 Power Pack services at 10:30 a.m. and Communion, Anointing, and Impartation service at 6 p.m. Speakers: Apostle General Reverend Sam Kranchankra, Apostle Emmanuel Agormida, and the host, Reverend James Sampong Kuma. The venue is Doubletree Hotel by Hilton, 123 Old River Road, Andover, Massachusetts. Join us in person or live online via Facebook, YouTube, or Zoom. This is the Open Heavens Convention. Come and experience a mighty move of God.
Okay, so the program is coming off our Doubletree Hotel by Hilton in Braintree. A big and massive Reverend Sam Kranchankra in Massachusetts. Royal House Chapel and Sadia Fremunina. Inti will be there from 22nd to the 25th of July. Ampaya Ebejwa. At the same time, let me remind you, Christopher Dankwa Mankwa, nephew na Dankwa Mankwa, baby shower. Inti unse Kalusha Edime no modi amano. Omze friend back
to back.
Back to back.
Naming ceremony ana.
Yeah. But yeah, they didn't man see a kwachele. Inti back
to back.
18th and 25th. Back to back.
Back to back.
I say what shall be home? No, I shall not win. Yes, when you're back to back wins.
Back to back.
No.
And also Bosuo.
Mod, your sweet sister. Mod, what is say about Indian friend, Anna? Yes, mammy. Hello. Mod, who are live on radio? So when him's I had what to radio so.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. They said that part the atrico. It's a wish of 40 because I wish of 4 shady and him Sunday.
The baby's with one more message.
Who's that?
Okay. Now, say you're going to share money.
Mate. Obia open tadi and tadi papa to. Oh, they said who started wedding baby out.
I'm men shirts, men nice polo shirts, men dressy shirts, very cool prices.
Kalusha say about is here. If you studio about is here. You free studio you call you and you call you namsa you prepare you free studio you call you if you look near about
and they me train then
okay who is that you buy okay and tell me about mod so pe atade ato as say the boy life o na enema sisa what I say now so sisa hu bi o say bra as I say design and your man mod dey ba no mod sisan the face of Worcester what I say nti mod sibra na bejinta de papa ne mpaboa papa na bibia nkonkan mpacho we efra no koye Kalusha say party outfits casual skin and also care products men's wear t-shirts they say your dress your ball life mafras so that is the name Brana Bibianko or mafras or mother boy juma mod you hear from us what I say enche cry be pure okay busia ya musi anne nyame ya aduma Monday ya besan ba beto so but remember and thank God it's Friday special party with Royal Baby many Kalusha be guest and Royal show no so ntia share yen e be dewa puyaka Mr. Dansosi kwesiada India Center obetu sika gumeses upo national so oso obetu sika gumeses Kalusha sote
Mr. Dansosi
osi Sunday no obechese ne baneme
oye osi ade yo
osi Sunday we no obechese ne baneme na o papa wo sika osu diska
oye ohine
nti obetu sika gumeses upo national so Sunday
Mr. Dansosi de wa kan de obeye Jinidi.
Anopa de why you cry mama say wa ya tra Anopa. Adia Mr. Danso aye na Anopa. Hwe me dampamu a wo se opo. Wo am say engineer afere matie news awie na me ya editing bi. As breast you say am engineer dai. Radio itekwa na ata afere me radio nsu bi tie ntenko e. As me say ba studio me fa ho. Adia Mr. Danso aye na Anopa no. Maza.
Mr. Danso aye de wa de. No we
just na Sunday catch you lose me no Sunday the bani o any na biam catch you say Sunday metchom say akokra bi o skills Sunday nyina ya ko India Center back to 18th to 25th the patch up dancing shoes unyam toya to party atade commode ho na kwaje na bra na beye de keke you guys for keke as make say 18th to 25th beye de keke. Okay, we put national media. We say God bless you all. Mr. Danson, so thank you very much for your kind gesture this morning. Auntie Baba also see Auntie Baba also see they say, wow, make us our radio. Wow, make us be from me bia na ma board you na ma the what to air. The obe can be aye enya na amanfo atew.
Whom you know. Mr. Danso, whom you know, nkwa na moye ukompa. Yeni mo na yeni mo.
Woni mza dia ogane nyina
say mini, maka chen Mr. Danso. So you know nkwa na.
Ada Mr. Danso aye de na o papa no.
Omu hu ase ye hu.
Na ada Mr. Danso papa ye Mr. Danso me so aye kind gesture no painti. What for so be kasa radio so ne be ko.
No minya no so time na minya no so time am medical pa na baba gwa no
o for so happen to gwa no pe bo a Auntie Baba ya da so wedding ba na ade obehu Auntie Baba so enjoy wedding. Okay, but all work and no play make jack at all, but on a more serious note, yet turns out from Yami Adma Kwesiada, rain, shine, whatever. Come, let's chill, let's have fun. Now, welcome the new baby into the Gemfi family. Yeah, and of course, on the 25th, back to back. Kalusha say ball terms near friends saying
back to back
victory. I just said, Okashawaha, no Okashawaha. So Chelsea, Atletico Madrid, and there's some away, and there's some day. Show more home. Intiana your friend of back-to-back victory. Edinami Aduma Abuzia Yanumubishia Kwesiada. But remember, name Royal Baby Show, so we'll be live here. We'll be talking more entertainment and of course Worcester this weekend. Open national meeting. Otekin Kalusha and Kanauti Manucho and Sonka. The news no from Peace 104.3 at the Tuamoso. Big Olusha and him ya do hot da.
Person who was say, hey, I done that, say, and come on, done that.